Alrighty, we are live. Oh my god.
So close.
So close.
That wasn't close.
So close, yeah.
That was
so far.
pretty close.
Was he counting down again?
He was counting down, yeah.
Counting down?
No, it wasn't.
I told him it was coming.
Hey man, new intro, alright? We'll give it a couple of weeks. You'll get into it. You'll learn.
Look, I was already 2 seconds off. That's a big progress.
Yeah.
First try.
Okay, so we are finally live. We are live tonight playing some Dungeons and Dragons. We are starting off with our new campaign, Descent Into Avernus. Those that are currently watching, we finally have our new cam overlay up for at least this campaign. And we just had our new intro finally done. I'm going to do the shout outs for like the artists and the musicians because I have to look up their names because it's been a while since I've actually spoken to them. So I'll probably do those later when I post these on YouTube. But yeah, we are starting a new campaign and we are also starting with a new player today. Leon, or aka Dugan, is his character name. But before we get into any of the nitty gritties, let's take off by just catching up as we always do and see what everyone's been up to, see how y'all have been doing. And I'm just going to start with Scaraba and then just go around the clock.
All right. Well, because I was still, sick at home, I basically played an unreasonable amount of Minecraft because I got the itch again. And, once a year I just start up a Minecraft world, play it for way too much, and then forget about it. So that's where I am right now. Breeding bees and crying because all those mods are shit and they won't let me automate things. So I have to do things manually and it's driving me nuts.
Oh no.
Other than that, I haven't really done a whole lot. Just been lazy and watching YouTube. That's pretty much it.
Alright.
Not much going on.
Fine. Not Zav, Blood. I nearly called you Volkanov, ideally I called you Zav, and then it's Blood. Prior character names, man, they're all just there.
Oh.
What have you been up to?
You wish there was a Zav someone here.
Hey, Zav was great.
Maybe he'll make an appearance, who knows. But anyways, how was I doing? I was doing alright. I was super tired from all the work from this week. So tired that I had like too much action going on. I decided to chill out, buy something to calm myself down, and I decided to buy Animal Crossing.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, stress with animals, man. I feel ya.
Well, the thing is, back at work, I used to work in 3 different departments, one at a time, learning the ropes in each department, learning how they work. And recently, I got another, not like promotion, but a position change, so I could learn something new. And we also got like 3 new staff members that took over the previous 3 departments. And I've been telling everyone as a joke, I picked this habit from Mr. Raimundo, I've been calling myself the director of specific departments. And it was, everybody liked this joke, but new people took it too serious.
They believed it! Oh no!
How does that work out?
Every time they need something, they look for me. They ask me for instructions, they ask me to tell them what to do. I'm like, bro, I'm in the same position as you.
How to essentially get a higher job position without a pay rise. Good job.
You're the director now. They are yours to deploy.
Well,
maybe
technically,
if you keep
at the
telling them long enough, eventually you will just get that job.
Eventually everyone will just go with it, yep.
Just like how Andy kept telling himself he had COVID. Never got COVID.
That's right.
I don't think that applies here, but...
Not really. Somewhat, but not really. And yeah, because I had like my own position, I couldn't get my stuff done because I was being constantly distracted by the other 3 departments. It was super stressful. Like it's gotten to a point that when I had to like tell them like, do it yourself, see what you can do. If you cannot manage anything, bother me then. But until then, let me do my job, please.
I feel you. I feel you. That's.
Hey, I told you.
I know
not to
that
work
feeling.
too hard.
And yeah, that's how I ended up in Animal Crossing. And that's how I've been doing. Besides that, I've been just playing Project Zomboid with Mr. Andy. Been a big pleasure. And that's it. Nothing else really.
All right. Funny to hear. Very nice. Leon, welcome to the show, man. Welcome to the campaign. It's good to have you. Go ahead.
Thank you. As you said, Leon, I'll be playing Dagon, and I think my week pretty much went like Bloodrock without the lie.
Welcome to the club.
I like him already.
I recently had a position change. I am originally a teacher. I am now a vice principal of the school.
Oh,
Nice, congratulations.
hell yeah.
Well, it doesn't change much. It just puts more responsibility.
Not so well.
It's just more work.
And I've been busy with it because now I have to stay longer. Just a bit of a pay rise, but I'm not sure about it because, yeah, I like my free time.
Yeah.
I just recently came home. I have to stay a few days away from the home to attend to school. I didn't really had much to do. I'm just playing idle games and writing and watching stuff.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Sounds cool, man.
Hell.
Busy week, busy week.
I like it. Good to hear. Andy, hit it off. Go.
You know. Pretty similar to you
A little
guys
bit
there, I
of this,
guess.
a little bit of
We
that.
know. We
Little bit
know.
of this, little bit of that.
Grown-ups.
End of the story. Off we go. No. No, I was basically telling Blood that I was been dealing with the same thing, but I'm further down the road, like 6 months in, and I've still got people coming to me, and I'm at this point just like, just get it, please, just get it. So that's been my work week. So let's not talk about that.
Yeah, maybe some more positive announcements.
Yeah. This isn't so much a positive announcement, just news about the dwarf life for the tomatoes and the peas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Have they propagated? No.
What?
No, they did not.
What?
I don't know
Oh.
why. I think perhaps they were too moist. I'm not sure, but the peas just went to mush, and the tomato for some reason never sprouted. But oh well. Good thing I've got 40 of everything.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say.
Just planted some more, and we're back in the game. So fingers
Hey.
crossed next week we have
Well,
some
like the-
dwarfs
I mean-
growing.
It might have still been too cold for them, depending on
Well,
where you are.
It's late
I've
spring
got
here.
a heat mat, so it can't be the temperature.
Alright, never mind.
I've
I
accounted
don't
for
know.
everything.
Tasmania's much colder than
The gods
Ah, yeah, true.
mainland as well.
smote me down for my hubris in trying to grow dwarves,
Praise
but I will
Prokal,
not stop.
and he will show you his will.
Look, we've seen Prokar's will, alright? That guy didn't even like come to it your finest hour, alright?
Yeah, it's in a kraken after us.
Because he didn't believe.
Yeah,
That's been my week in summary.
occasionally Leon will slip in some conversation about like prior campaigns, characters, and scenarios. So if you're confused, just ask, but it happens. All right. Well, I think that means it's time to get stuck into it. You guys are all
Let's
in,
go.
which is fantastic. So let's go. Let's start episode 1 of Descent into Avernus.
Yeah,
All right.
Time to die.
Time to die indeed. I'll just start you guys off with a brief kind of like overview of the campaign, and I'm going to pause this weird tavern music. All right, so welcome to Baldur's Gate, a veritable nest of rats and vipers clinging to the rocky slopes overlooking the Chiontha River. From their high perches in the upper city, the local nobles, known as patriarchs, gaze down with veiled contempt upon the common rabble in the grimy lower city, which hugs the foggy harbor. The whole of Baldur's Gate reeks of blood, crime, and opportunity. One can easily fathom why pirates and traders are drawn to this place like flies to a carcass. Following the river farther east would eventually lead you to Elturel, capital of the Holy Land of Elturel, or at least that was the case until a few days ago. The flood of refugees from Elturel has gotten worse since news first arrived that the city has fallen. Everyone is saying Baldur's Gate is next, but no one truly knows. who or what has claimed Elturel. So, in saying that, I am going to jump you guys over to the map of Baldur's Gate, and we are going to be starting off in Elfsong Tavern. And I think we're probably going to be starting off with the sound of a kind of a knock on the door. And Andy, I think this is probably a good point where you could go about describing your character and yeah, give any like details you want about how you look and all that.
Okay. I am Stone Cold Sten Austin, the Rashomir Rattlesnake. I'm a sports entertainment wrestler by trade. Let me just pull up my notes here of what I exactly look like so I don't talk out my ass.
It's not like
I'm bald, I've got a handlebar mustache, I'm ripped. And I've got, let me see here. I know I changed this at some point. I've got 2 scars over both of my eyes as well. I think I'm like 2 meters tall or something like that as well.
Jesus.
Yeah.
What race are you?
I'm a giant Rashomar human.
Yeah. Rashomar bloodline human variant. Yeah, and you've just woken up essentially to the just loud banging at your door. Like it seems kind of it doesn't seem that bad at the moment, but you can kind of hear just muffled voices of Stan, open up. It's the Flaming Fist. We need you, open up. Hello.
Okay,
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just grab my open beer, take a swig, get up from the table at which I've been napping on, and open the door.
Huh. You open the door to what looks like a kind of an officer of the Flaming Fist. She's got her like Flaming Fist tabard on. She's in pretty much like chainmail armor, sword on the back. She seems like out of breath, puffed, but you know she seems kind of relieved that you've actually opened up the door. Okay, you're here. Here, take this, and she just kind of like chucks to you a little pack with what seems to be like a tabard of the Flaming Fist. You've been officially drafted for the Flaming Fist.
What?
I don't really have time to explain, but Captain Zoj of the Flaming Fist, who is now in charge, has sent me to get you. He has sent you for you, and you need to go to the Basilisk Gate, and you need to go now. I don't have time to explain.
Okay, fine. I'm just gonna throw the tabard on and go to the Basilisk Gate.
All right, cool. So yeah, you start heading your way down. You're currently at the 2nd floor of the Elfsong Tavern, and you start making your way down. It's pretty early in the morning, obviously, because you've still been sleeping. And you make your way down, and the inn seems pretty quiet at the moment. Like it's quiet more than usual. It's normally like a pretty popular inn in Baldur's Gate, from what you know. And you see what is Schooner, who is a half ogre, standing by the gate. She, as you know her, is one of the bodyguards. But you can't see the other one at the moment. He must be just taking a break or something. And she looks at you and she just says, "Ha, Stern. So, when are you going to teach me some of those wrestling moves, eh?" And she looks at you and then she realizes that you're wearing a tab, and she's like, is everything okay? Are you all right? Did you drink too much?
Know. Maybe. I gotta go.
All right. I guess I'll see you tonight. Good luck. And she kind of just waves you off
right now.
And yeah, you start making your way down what is the lower city of one second. The lower city of Baldur's Gate, where, as you know, it is a pretty crowded area of the city. It's a pretty impoverished area of the city. There's a lot of like crescents of steeply sloping neighborhoods. Like you chaotic tangle of conjoined slate roof buildings, narrow cobblestone thoroughfares spanned by bridges and buttresses to keep the buildings from stopping of like overflowing. So my music is not playing. 1 second. Should be. But it is not. Oh, that's why. Sorry, guys.
Technology!
And yeah, as you know from being someone that's been here for like a few years, it's pretty grimy. There's like a lot of poverty. There's a lot of like criminal activity that goes on within the city. And as you're like making your way towards Basilisk Gate, you know where it is. It's not too far from Elturel Tavern. But as you start making your way there, you start to hear what is like one of the town criers kind of ringing his bell. And you hear him kind of like crying out the news. Elturel has fallen! Duke Ravengard is missing! What will become of Elturel's refugees? Will Baldur's Gate be next? And you keep just like walking down the one street like you need to get to Basilisk Gate, just crying the same thing. Over. And as you slowly make your way down to Basilisk Gate, you start to see like what looks like not a large crowd of people, but just kind of a small crowd of people both coming in from Basilisk Gate, but also a lot of them kind of running in what seems like a panic towards the gate. Yeah, what do you want to do? Do you want to just basically keep going and see what's happening, or?
Yeah, I want to go see what's everyone running to.
All right. Yeah, you slowly make your way up, and as Basilisk Gate kind of starts to come into your view, you start to notice there is quite a large group of people. There is a large group of the Flaming Fists, and also the civilians of Baldur's Gate. And they seem to be in a bit of a tussle at the moment. You can see what you think would be Captain Zodge at the moment, currently like holding on to some civilians, trying to like stop them leaving the gate. He's doing what he can to basically stop anyone from leaving the gate. And you can see about 6 of his like men, 6 of his lieutenants standing behind him, and they're all just getting to the point where they're starting to just throw fists at each other, they're grappling each other, they're tackling each other down. There's people running in from outside. And it seems like everyone is trying to get out of Baldur's Gate as quickly as they can. What do you want to do?
I guess I want to report to Captain Zodge and see what he needs from me.
All right. So, yeah, I mean, do you want to just like walk up and try and get his attention, or because right now he's a little bit just like tussled with one guy. He's kind of just grappling him, and I think if you're gonna slowly start walking up, he'll probably look over, notice you, be like, "Hey, Muscles, come on, get over here! You gotta help me out." He's like,
all right, I'll smack the guy out that he's tussling with.
All right. So, yeah, he's noticed you, and you've come over. Give me a d20, and let's see if you can hit this guy.
Just a d20?
Yeah.
First d20.
Can I do it like this? Is that how this works?
All right, let me see. That does not hit. So you go to swoop this guy, and he kind of just, even with Zodge holding this guy back, he still manages to just like with all his strength just reel out of the way. Zodge is gonna try and kind of hit this guy himself. Ooh, that is not a D, that is a C. Wow, even Zodge goes to like smack him and he misses somehow. Even with him like being there, this guy is just like, he's feverish, like he wants to get like out of the gate. He's just getting really antsy.
Guys, the master dodger.
Let's see. He's gonna try and break free of his grapple.
He's a martial arts trainer.
Wow, yeah,
Thank you
okay.
very much, sir.
So this guy
You're a
finally
gentleman
gets
and
out
a
of
scholar.
Zodge's grapple, and he starts to just like run. basically just run.
Would I get an AOO opportunity?
Yeah, go for an AOO. I think Zoj is going to do the same.
Even though we're not in initiative.
Oh, that does not hit. Yeah, that's right. Don't worry about it. I'm trying something new. Okay, that does not hit either. All right, so this guy is just running. He's probably about 30 feet from you guys right now. Another one comes up, and he sees you trying to help Zoj out, and he's going to try and just punch you on the face. Does that hit?
Oh, no, I'm fine.
All right, that's fine. Okay.
Also, am I supposed to see the map at all?
Yes. Can you not see it?
I do not see the map.
One
None of us
second.
can. I don't believe it.
Who doesn't
that would
see
be
the
why.
map at all?
Should see it now.
No.
Nay.
Nay?
Same thing with Aspen the Hill.
Classic.
Okay. But I really need your token on there for everyone to see the map.
Yeah, I think on my screen
Yeah.
it told me that I don't have a token.
Okay.
With vision.
All right, I'll just chuck you guys on. Apologies.
Thank you.
Alright, cool. Thank you.
There we go.
All right, who have I forgotten? Stan? There we go. Okay. So, yeah, someone else comes up, obviously sees he's tried to hit you, and then another one of his mates is going to try and get Zoj. Ooh, that definitely hits. Let's see.
No wonder why they're failing.
What do they got? They've got absolutely nothing. So he just hits him for one. He just kind of taps him in the face, and you see Zoj just kind of like turn to him and just be like, oh, 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 oh. All right, Andy, what do you want to do? Your turn.
Can I attempt to intimidate the crowd?
Yes.
All right. I want to do that. Where is my intimidation? Dang it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, at least one of them stops. What are you saying to intimidate them, though?
Don't you know who I am? The Rashomere Rattlesnake.
Yeah, I think one of them stops. He kind of like realizes like who you are, because you're kind of known around here for being a pretty hefty wrestler. And he just stops. He's just like shaking in his boots. He's not sure what to do now. And I think as you've said that, the other one is gonna actually, he's intimidated. So he's just gonna start running. He's about another 30 feet. He's probably the same par as that other guy was when he started running. And then this guy is going to try and come up and basically just clock you. He's going to go straight for the gut.
Okay. An 11. I'm fine.
You're fine? All right.
Yeah.
Now it is, I think one's going to start running for the gate as well. But as he's running for the gate, you see all of a sudden what looks like one of the Flaming Fist lieutenants right in the back just basically come in and just like bear tackle the guy. He just completely like leaps, takes all of his body weight, smacks straight into this guy, and he just like knocks him prone and just starts like wailing. Just wailing. Like, even though, like, you know the Flaming Fist, you know these are like the town guard. They don't seem to really give a crap in regards to like the civilian health right now. They are just being relentless and trying to just basically incite just any sort of like order right now because everyone is panicking. Let's see. That was that guy. I think I have one more who is going to just go and club you again, which is a miss. What do you want to do?
I'm going to keep clobbering away.
Go for it.
I want to intimidate the crowd out of continuing to attack us.
Yep.
I like the philosophy
Right,
of
rules.
they can't revolt if they roll unconscious.
Oh my god, what are your rolls, man? Yeah, you don't even add your strength bonus into this, which is kind of stupid. Actually, do you?
For an unarmed attack?
Yeah, I don't think you do, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You do for the damage, don't you?
Let me see. I've
So
got unarmed
if-
strike here.
Well, how much strength do you have? I think it's +3, right?
You do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, he has strength.
Yeah,
There's an
okay.
attack roll. There's a damage roll.
Okay, we'll use that one. That's perfectly fine. That one hits, and as you've gone to like, basically he's going to like swing for you on the stomach again, you've just kind of come down and kind of like locked him like straight into the pin, like knocked him out. He's just basically fallen unconscious. So there's one more running, I think. Zodge is basically going to start running for him. What do you want to do?
Is there still a large crowd at the gates?
Yeah, but they're mainly tussling with the rest of the flaming fist at the moment. If you want to go up and just start kind of like trying to wrestling with some others, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. What do you want to do?
Time to beat up more civilians. Let's go.
It's a thin blue line, and I don't understand why I'm doing it, but I shall continue, just like real life. I want to chase him down and grapple him proper.
All right. Give me a athletics check.
An athletics check. Alrighty.
Please roll a 1. Please.
Too strong.
Did you roll that with advantage?
No, that's normal.
Maybe you've got advantage from your feet.
Yes, right. That's totally correct. Take another one.
Oh, okay.
Nope.
Let's see. Okay, these guys have literally nothing, so... Yeah, all right. So you've basically, like, he's gone to, like, go and just, like throw himself, start, like, punching this flaming fist as much as he can. He doesn't seem to be getting anywhere because these guys are just clad in chainmail, but he's still just going for it. He's just trying to take out this other flaming fist. And you come up behind him and you just grab him, basically, like, around the shoulders and just start, like, holding him back.
Okay.
You want to do anything else?
What are we doing?
You'll find out.
Someone tell me what's going on. That's the end of my action.
All right. Remember, you've got your bonus action if you want to use
what is
move.
happening?
Oh, yes. Sorry, I completely forgot about that. Yes.
That's all right.
Got my bonus action. Gonna hit him with the ultimate technique. The Rashomar Supreme. I'm gonna lift him over my head, spin him 360 degrees, and then put him into a suplex.
Yeah.
Is that olives?
Yeah. There's also a little note at the top. Would you like olives with that?
Oh, is there? Oh, would you like olives? Oh, okay,
There
you did write
is.
it in. Okay, and as I do it, I ask him if he would like olives with that.
Yeah, so you come up, you grab this guy, he's like, oh, what the hell? And all of a sudden, he's just wailed midair, just like being chucked around. He's like, he doesn't know what to do. And then all of a sudden, he just feels himself stop. You just like ground and plant your feet. You just go straight over your shoulder, head first, back to the concrete. You hear like this crunch as it just hits the concrete. Almost sounds like you could hear his skull like crack a little. He's not completely, like, he looks like he's not completely gone, but he's lying on the floor and he's very badly injured.
Okay, I don't think I want to kill the civilian.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I mean, if you just tell me that you're trying to just knock them out, then, like, we'll just take every attack as just trying to passively knock them out.
Alright, cool.
Because
but I'm going to stand over the top of him and go, oh yeah! At the end as well.
Like, even though the flaming fists are being very aggressive and trying to, like, incite the order here, they're still, like, they're not, you know, they're not drawing weapons. They're just going full fists, basically. Okay, so he's going to stand up. He'd, like, kind of, oh, wait, no, he can't stand up. That's for a whole turn. So he can't do anything. I think there was the one dude that is still leaving for the gate.
Based on the floor.
Which probably sees his mate get tackled, and that kind of just triggers him a little bit. So he's going to try and just basically boot the flaming fist, which definitely doesn't do anything. And then just keep running. So he's probably about, I don't know, 30 feet away from the gate. He's pretty close now. And yeah, they just keep rolling out. Do you want to go for this last guy? You would probably have to dash to get to him, though.
Well, I was wondering, how close was I to him when he ran?
Like, he was already 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
And
yeah,
then,
okay. So now he's 60.
Like, yeah, now he's 60. So you, I don't know, your movement speed's 30, right? So you'd probably have to dash.
Yeah, that's right. I'm just gonna let him go.
All right. Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I
That's
think
enough.
at that point, like, that guy just scathed through the gate. Like, all the guards are so distracted at that point. But you can see right now, like, with all the wrestling and the tussling and the fighting and the smacking and the random Rashomar Supreme out of nowhere, I think with you doing that as well, the rest of them kind of just, like, stop. And just, like, they seem exhausted. They seem completely drained. And you kind of see now, like, the Flaming Fists are just basically, like, either putting them in manacles and just... They're actually just starting to take what looks like their coin out of, like, any coin they can find, they take the coin from them. And you can see them starting to, like, kind of, like, pilfer it into their, like, tablet and everything. It doesn't really look like what, like, you know, the normal guard would be doing, but it seems like that's the state of things.
What is happening?
I mean, I'm lawful. How do I feel about this? So
I don't know. Like, I guess, like, do you want to go and... At this point, actually, Zodge walks up to you, and he just kind of like, he kind of wipes like the sweat off his face. You know, there's a bit of blood trickling from his nose, but he seems pretty well off out of this like whole scenario. And he kind of just like walks up to you and he's like, well, glad you've come.
seems you needed me. What is going on?
Well, I'm sure you've heard by now, but the town of Elturel has fallen. And as you can see, that's sent things into a state of panic. We have a bit of a refugee crisis on our hands, and it's stoked fears that Baldur's Gate might suffer the same fate as Elturel, of which nothing remains but a hole in the ground, apparently. Our Grand Duke, who was the leader of the Flaming Fist, was visiting Elturel at the time, and was on a diplomatic mission when the city was destroyed. Now, the Knights of Elturgard, they call themselves Hell Riders. A few of them escaped the destruction and think we're somehow to blame for Elturel's downfall. Bunch of self-righteous rabble-rousers, I tell you. We're arresting them on sight, but that's left us short-handed to deal with another problem. For that, I need your help. I've heard you're a very capable man, and from what you've shown me here, you seem pretty capable of looking after yourself. Though I must admit, the path that I'm probably going to give you, you're probably going to need a few other allies, if you know of them. And as you're saying that, he kind of like, you see now, like his lieutenants slowly starting to kind of just like deal with the rest of the people, but also kind of creep up behind him, like walk up behind him, not creep up. And you probably get the feeling that this interaction or this offer he's giving you isn't really one you kind of want to refute by the, I guess, the body language everyone's giving off.
Well, like I'm gonna get stabbed. Is
You
that the body
work for us
language?
now, bitch.
We're gonna call
It's
you
an offer he can't
Saber.
refuse.
It's a very intimidating presence.
I accept on Zodge.
Okay. Well, he hands out what looks like to be 4 badges. They are copper badges, and they bear the Flaming Fist coat of arms. And they essentially give you a license to act in his name. So if you need to do whatever you might be doing in the city for him, and say, you know, it might befall you that someone is questioning it, you can use this as a means. And he looks at you and he says, Baldur's Gate has long been plagued by followers of the Dead Three. The gods Bane, Baal, and Merc. I thought we had wiped them out, but apparently not. These purveyors of fear and death are taking advantage of the current crisis to commit murder sprees throughout the city. As my appointed deputies in this matter, they'll have license to kill these wretches on sight, find their lair, and wipe it out. Eliminate anyone who gets in your way, And don't worry about collateral damage. You work under me now. You do what I say, I'll see that you each receive 200 gold pieces, in addition to my gratitude, which is worth considerably more. Considerably more.
And by each, you mean my chosen deputies?
Yes.
Great.
You will need
None.
trust me. I would tend to this matter myself, but as you can see, we have others. The flaming fist is stretched thin.
Do you know where they're located?
Like you asked. A few blocks from the Basilisk gate, the Elturel Tavern. I have a friend there, named Tarina. She hangs out there quite often. Now, you being someone that's
She's
from...
a fucking drunkard.
from and lives in Elturel Tavern, you have heard the name quite often, but you haven't necessarily spoken with her. You've seen her around, you know she's there, you know her name, but that's about as far as you've gone. She owes me a favor, he says. To tell her you work for me, ask her what she knows about the Dead Three, and for the love of Balduran, be nice. Karina has... how do I put it? Dangerous friends? Now, with this task
Ominous.
and payment, I would need confirmation that you have actually succeeded at what I have given you. So I will not be paying you for 10 days until I know that there are no more attacks from the dead. That's the...
Okay. How do you want us to prove that? Do you want ears, heads?
Like I said, there are no attacks. The Dead Three in a 10-day, and you will have your goal.
He's just not gonna pay us. Or pay him. Sorry.
I don't know that. He seems, as much as he seems like he's been extremely, what's the word? He seems obviously very,
Scary?
scary, intimidating, you know, someone who's like enforcing his means upon you right now. He also needs this job done, and he needs it because of the state of how things are. So you kind of get the sense that he is, you know, possible. But you'll see.
Okay. I need to find people. Do you know where people are? Does Tarina know where people are?
I'll leave that up to you, my man.
Dang it.
I have other matters to attend to. As you see in the background, like, you know, some of the flaming fists, like dragon-like bodies, kind of like off to the side.
I'll leave you to it.
I'll see you soon. What do you want to do?
I guess I want to go see this Tarina person who has dangerous friends who maybe I can employ.
All right. So you're gonna head back to Elturel Tavern.
I think so.
All right.
Unless I have somewhere else that I could go to. I don't have any other places to really, as far as I know.
It's up to you. If you've got something in mind that you think you can do, that would help. By all means. But
I need to find a crew. Maybe they're at the top.
Hey. If in doubt, get something to drink.
Alright.
It's the solution to all of life's problems.
Just gonna stand on a table in the middle of a tavern. Who wants a job?
so you head back. You head back towards the Elturel Tavern, and it's been a couple hours now. You know, the city's kind of livelied up a lot, but it's still, as like you're walking back, there's like people like on the streets, homeless. You know, a lot of the buildings are kind of like just built on top of each other. They're just big houses where a lot of people are just crammed into, and even still, there's people like homeless living on the streets and impoverished. And you can still hear that town crier on the way back. Elturel has fallen! And he just keeps
this
doing
place
his same
sucks.
news.
I can understand why people want to leave. Homeless and panicked.
And yeah, you begin to head your way back, and as you finally open up the Elf Song Tavern door, and I think you're a little bit, at this point, you're a little bit kind of taken by what just happened, even though like you had to like help out and do what you had to do because all of this just quickly happened. You're a little distracted mentally right now. And as you do, you walk to the tavern and just bump. You just all of a sudden smack into, and as you're like looking up at it now, you see what looks to be a kind of a purple shaded, like skinned tiefling in what looks like a very fine, like butler's outfit. Garam, would you like to describe your character?
Alright. My character is a male tiefling, purple skin, green eyes. He has short, blackish horns. Short black hair, very well kept, very well trimmed beard with like a little mustache and a goatee. He's definitely smaller than you, that's for sure. He's about 175, 180 approximately. Really well dressed, really well kept together, and he was in a bit of a hurry, and he was just carrying like a jug of wine on the way out.
Now it's all over you.
Oh,
All over
what
me.
the...
Both of you.
Both of us?
Yep.
Just gonna-
What are you doing?
minding my own business. What are you doing?
Can't you watch where you're going?
I did. You're pretty unique
Clearly
for a
you
tiefling.
didn't.
What are you doing?
What am I... I was getting wine. Now look at this mess. God. Now I have to... You know what? Forget it. I'm just gonna get another jug of wine. Just look where you're going next time, alright?
This was your fault. But anyway, fine.
No, it...
Let's agree to disagree, friend.
Not your friend. Not my
Yes.
fault.
Yes,
Your
you are.
fault.
I'm standing. My hand in handshake.
I just sort of look at the hand, look at you, Maureen, and I just turn around and like go back to the counter just to grab, to order more wine. I don't shake your hand.
As she kind of like walks away, you get Schooner going to like kind of like grab you by the shoulders, head. Oh, Stan! And she's this big half ogre woman. She seems like really intimidating, but at the same time, she's got like this jolly like joyfulness to her. You're right. You're right. Oh. Covered in wine.
Just hear quiet cursing from the counter as I order more.
Yeah, and Alan's basically like just like, Alan, you've been here several times. He is always getting he's always getting your wine for you, and he knows your order, so he just rushes into the back, gets it. And Schooner just looks to you, Stan, is like, have you heard the news?
The news about Elturel?
Yes. Insane, right?
Yeah. I
Forward.
just beat up like 4 guys over it. It was insane.
What? 4 guys? Why?
I'm trying to
Why
get
are you
out. I'm drafted. Look at me.
Right? Well, that's an odd thing to do.
I don't know.
I mean, but can you
I just-
believe it? Elturel fallen into the 9 layers of hell. At least that's what they say.
Pretty insane. We should probably leave.
He kind of like shrugs, like, nah, I like it here. Alan pays well.
You ever want to
Plus, you've got wrestling here, right? You keep earning me all this gold.
Just gonna look at my pouch of 15 gold. Like, it ain't that much.
She just like slaps you on the back. You're a funny one, Steph.
Am I? Just the deadpan look.
What do you want to do?
I think I need to look for a crew before I go and deal with this Tarina lady, or maybe I should go and talk to Tarina. Maybe she can put me in touch with someone who can help us out.
I mean, like you said, you know you've been living here for a couple of years. You certainly know Alan as well, and a couple of people around here. So
that's true. All right. Let me ask some of the people around here if they know anyone who's looking for some adventuring work.
All right. So you're just gonna walk up to a random, or?
Let's ask Alan Beach.
So yeah, you walk up to Alan, and he's just at this point handed Orion back a pitcher of wine, and he kind of looks like, please, dearie, don't spill it this time.
I'm a guy.
It's expensive. I don't mean any offense. It's just my manner. Just please don't spill it again.
I know it's expensive. Tell that oaf.
Hey, I was coming in. Forget it. How much is it? Just here's a gold piece. Forget it.
That's about 20 gold. Yeah.
Oh, I left my wallet in the car. That's a shame. The car.
It's about
I mean.
what I expected.
Look, this one's on the house. Just next time, be a little more careful. And Stan, you smell like shit. What have you been doing?
I've been fighting.
A little early for wrestling, don't you think?
It's never too early for wrestling. I'm gonna flex. Never too early to express these 24-inch pythons.
He kind of looks down at you like he's an old, like half-elf man. He seems well kept, but at the same time, he's still he seems a little like malnourished and a little like lethargic. But at the same time, he still like keeps his kind of like manner to him. Like, you know, he's got some elven in him, and he would like to keep that like nobility about himself. And he looks at you and he's just like, oh, God, you would say that, wouldn't you? What is it?
Yes.
Another beer?
Absolutely.
All right. And he
know
just
me so well.
grabs a big stein. He knows you very well. He grabs a big stein out. It's like double the size of like a normal stein, and just kind of like slides it across the counter to you. What happened to you?
Just gonna smash it. One big gulp. Just flowing over the sides. I had to beat up some civilians. I don't really fully understand why still. They wanted to leave the city, we don't want to let them leave the city.
I mean, let's face it, that's basically what you do every night, right? Except you earn gold for it, so I don't see any problem.
That's true. I didn't earn any gold this time, that's the problem.
So why did you beat up civilians?
I drafted. I don't know the rules of
As you say
drafting.
that,
I just
he
don't want to go
then
to jail.
notices the flaming fist tab, and he's like, "Draft! Is this from?" And he kind of like leans in. Is this from Elturel? Is this?
That's right.
Oh man, you got the short end of the stick there, didn't you, buddy? And he goes under and he pulls another stein. And he's like, "This one's on the house." Slides across the bar.
Nice. Smash that one down too.
That barkeep is earning too much money. He's
No.
just giving shit out for free.
That or it's just really shit beer.
Fair?
Favorite.
Yeah.
Better not be. Better be halfling brewed.
Out of dwarf tomatoes.
So,
Beer
anything
made
else
out
I
of
can do for you,
tomato.
or are you just gonna stand there staring?
You wouldn't know any tough individuals looking to, you know, help deal with a few bad people, would you?
As you say that, this what looks like a giant, like probably taller than you, Sten, like 7 foot steel walking plate of armor just like comes out of the kitchen with a couple of like steins in each hand, just like ka-dunk, ka-dunk, And just like sits at the table, slams his steins down, and then Alan just looks to you like, I mean, you know, there's always tough people coming in and out here, but not anyone in particular. I mean, Schooner's there, and you know she's good for it, but she's always full-time working here, and she really doesn't like leaving her post. I don't know if that's because she doesn't want to do anything, or if she just, you know, has nothing else to do.
She likes the free ale.
Plus, Clank over there, well, he's mine, and I'm surely not giving it to you.
Okay. Skilled or reliable people.
I mean,
You must know someone. It's the tavern, for Christ's sake.
you could always just go upstairs and ask Tarina if you really need someone to help you out. I'm sure she might know some skills.
Okay. Let's go do that.
And
See you
by
later,
God, go take a bath.
Never.
So you're gonna... Oh, and she did mention, like... Did I say she was upstairs?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, you start heading your way up to the second floor of Elsong, which I am now going to move y'all
Like
over.
Is it like the floor with a balcony? No.
So, I'm going to put you on the map, Sten. There you are. So you've made your way up. You're pretty familiar with this area. There's always a large table, pretty much dead center of the room, where all the gambling occurs. There's a couple of tables in the room. You know, it's a nice tavern. It's got wooden floorboards, strong oak walls. But yeah, it's pretty bustling considering like you just left her a few hours ago, and there's quite a few people. You can see on the table situated right next to you is what you know as Tarina, and someone you haven't seen as often. And then there are two commoners also sitting at the gambling desk. What do you want to do?
Two commoners. Are they in the middle of something, or?
Yeah, it looks like they're playing, from what you can tell from this distance, is probably a game of Baldur's Bones. And you can see at this moment, like one of the commoners is just getting really kind of flustered. He's been playing, you know, what seems like maybe like half an hour with these two other individuals and his friend, and he just can't seem to be getting anywhere, to the point of where she's like, well, you hear Tarina say this now, where she's like, well, is that it? Have you actually got anything you can, you know, of value bring to this table, or are you going to fuck off? Because you're kind of boring. And he kind of just like gets up, slams his cards on the table, and he looks at like the half elf and Tarina, and it's just like, this is fucking rigged. I tell you that right now. But I'm not even going to go there. Take your damn money. It's not worth me time. And he just like kind of storms past you, Stan, and starts walking down the stairs. His other friend's just like, weak.
It was rigged from the start.
In order to win money, you must be ready to lose some.
I'm gonna go and take the free seat at the table, I guess.
All right, go for it.
And I want to subtly try and let Tarina know that I've been sent by Zodge, since I don't know these people that she's around, but what the deal is.
Okay, so in what way are you going to try and do this on a subtle manner?
I'm just gonna walk up, say who I am, and just say that a mutual friend sent me and that I need to speak with her, and then sort of try to subtly show the badge without anyone seeing.
That sounds so ominous.
She looks at you.
Mutual friend.
She looks at the badge. Actually, give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand. Oh god. The one stat I don't have a plus in. And I roll better than ever.
Yeah, you did a
think
pretty
that's best
good
roll so
job of like hiding the badge. You kind of just got to like close to your chest, kind of like peeking it over your shoulder a little bit, almost like you're a little bit of a detective. But she looks at you and she looks at the badge. She's like, "Put that fucking thing away now."
Okay.
And then she grabs the rest of the cards. It's like in a pile right now, and she just like kind of shuffles them up, rolls them around, and just pushes the card pile over to the half. Blood, would you like to introduce your character?
Yes, I would like to introduce my character. Sitting next to Stan is a half elf, as it was mentioned previously. He is about the same size as a normal human, maybe slightly higher. He's got long black hair, and he's skinny. That's really all I can say about him. Currently, he's wearing fancy clothing, and he's enjoying his time during gambling.
Okay.
And I should probably mention his name. I forgot to mention his name. His name is Volkodav, but Volkodav Silvianor would be his full name.
You don't have to mention it until like someone asks, but by all means you can. That's fine. So as you've come up and she said that, and you're looking at this half elf, kind of checking him out now, trying to get a sense of what's going on. He looks to you and she's like, "You come and sit at my table, interrupt my gambling with my friend here. You show that fucking thing around like it's none of anyone's business. And you don't even tell me who you are. Got a strange way about doing business, lad."
I said at the start, my name is Stan.
Oh. She
I
kind of
wasn't
kicks.
listening.
She kicks Volkov like, "Why didn't you tell me that?"
Sorry.
She looks at you, Volkov. She's like, "Well, come on, shuffle the deck. Old Beatrice here is going to get bored."
Well, while they were distracted during the conversation, I would like to shuffle the deck, and I would like to, like, as much as I can, like, sort of pick in the card combination.
Ring
before
it.
dealing them.
Yes.
And yeah, she looks at, the other dude that stayed behind, and he's getting a little like, he's kind of like clicking his fingers, getting a little like impatient now, like basically her up a deal. And she looks back to you and she's like, "Well, Stan, lovely to meet your acquaintance. I have seen you around here before, though I haven't really been bothered to actually meet you in person. Before we discuss things further, would you like to play a game of cards?" She gives you like a little wink.
As I start dealing the cards, and I pass 2 cards to him.
Did I perceive? Can I check to see if I perceived that Volkotov rigged the deck?
I did it while you were doing the conversation.
I suppose that's true.
You can give me a perception check. I would say give me a perception check if you want to see if he's done anything funny.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Jesus.
like as much as like one of your eyes is trained on Karina at this point, the other eye is like really subtly just like extremely concentrated on what he is doing with that deck. And from what you can tell, he's just shuffled it like a normal deck.
From what I can tell, he's just shuffled it like a normal deck.
Yep.
Okay.
All
right.
Okay. So,
I'll play.
have you played Baldur's Bones? Then,
Never.
or shall I say Rashomon? Rashomari Supreme, as you like to call yourself.
This is Rashomar Rattlesnake. Thank you. The Rashomar Supreme is the Baldur's Gate Pizza Palace food menu item inspired by yours truly.
Oh, apologies. I get confused between olives and rattlesnake from time to time. I'm assuming you have, though. Each player gets 3 cards. But before that, obviously, we put an amount of gold into the pot. So, how about we say 3 gold each? Actually, let's make it 4. 4 players on the table, 4 gold each.
Okay.
Unless, of course, yeah.
I just silently put 4 gold.
I'm stern. I'm never scared. I slam it on the table. 4 gold.
All right. And the commoner that's
All
sitting
your
there
money's
finally
gonna
slams it
go.
on the table as well. He's like, it's about fucking time. Bring me the gold. Bring me the gold. Let's do it. This is it. He seems pretty confident himself, but he seems a little too drunk to really realize. Okay, so each player rolls 3 dice. Player then proceeds clockwise around the table with the host of the game going last. So, it's basically blackjack. You can either choose to stand or roll. If the player stands, the next player can take a turn. A player who rolls takes an additional die and rolls it. If the total of their dice exceeds 21, they bust, so on and so forth. Basically, black.
Okay.
So,
what's the target number?
21. I'm going to ask that you all roll to yourselves. And then send me what you got.
Just roll to GM.
Or just roll to
we can roll
GM.
to you.
Do that. Yeah, that's better.
What is
that
the roll
private
command
GM
again?
roll?
Yeah.
Oh, and what is the dice value that we're rolling?
Oh, sorry. 3 1d6.
Okay.
Wait,
86.
is it?
Is it /R 3d6?
I'm
Yes.
roll,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if
Yeah,
that
yeah,
would-
yeah. Yeah,
It's /R. /R works.
Oh my god. Okay, so the commoner is going to do that as well. Okay, 1 second.
You're gonna get scammed.
There goes your 20% of your current savings.
I'm literally doing the maths in my head of the probability of winning at 13 if I stand. And the probability is better than if I hit.
Yeah, everyone's just going around the table, basically, rolling their dice. You see now that the commoner gets awfully flustered by the fact that whatever he's got doesn't seem to be too great. Okay. And then obviously finally Tarina rolls her dice. Now, I think Tarina kind of gives a bit of a, like a little bit of a smirk and a smile. And she's going to roll again. Oh my god. And then Blood, you go and roll again.
Just 1 die?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Andy, your turn.
It's just the 1 dice you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take up my notepad.
Oh my god. And Jesus Christ. And then the commoner goes again. And he gets like suddenly like excited, like, and he's
That guy has not heard of a poker face.
he kind of like tries to like maintain his posture a little bit. Okay, so Andy, give me a perception check.
Okay. Okay.
Blood, were you trying to send that to me or someone else?
Yeah, to you.
Oh, that was...
I think
Wow.
that's double you, yeah.
Okay. So, basically, you know, everyone's rolled their extra dice. Everyone is basically at the point where they're like, all right, time to stand. Blood, are you standing?
Give me a second, I need to count. I am standing, yes.
All right. Andy, you're obviously standing, or would you like to go roll another one?
I think I'll stand.
All right. He stands. Commoner's like, I'm all in. And he puts in like another 4 gold into the pot. He seems very confident. Trina stands. And as this has happened, or I think prior to this actually happening, Stan, with that extremely concentrated look on your face, you noticed Blood shift one of his die. And he shifted it from a 5 to a 6. Now, everyone reveal their cards. So as that happens, let's see. She is at, so it started with Blood. Blood, you're at 19.
That is correct.
Dan, you were at 18. She is at, he's only at 12. And he was at like 14. So Blood comes out on top. Serena's like, so bloody close, and I got this bloody wanker beating me, but it is what it is. And she kind of just shifts all the gold over towards Blood.
Did we respond to the commander going all in, increasing the bet?
No. Everyone just like stayed where they are with their bet. He just put all his cash in because he thought he had a great hand.
At 14.
Yeah.
He couldn't count higher than 15, I guess. Anyway.
Well, she looks
It's
to you,
been a
Stan, and she's like, not bad. You certainly took me for my money, though you didn't get any money, but you beat my hand. So, well played. Now, what can I do you for?
I need people, and I need information.
People? What kind of people? I know a lot of people. There's plenty of people here. You're going to have to be a little more specific here.
Capable people. Who
You can tell at this
handle
point.
cultists.
Going. Kelpus?
That was it.
Okay. You can tell at this point she's like someone who wants, like, she doesn't like kind of messing around. And she looks to you and she's like, people? Okay. Cultists? You're going to have to be a little more specific.
Just gonna. Can we trust these people?
She like, are you looking towards the commoner?
In particular, yeah.
She looks to the guy and she's like, come on, fuck off. And he looks to her, he's like, I'll be back. And he kind of just gets up, walks down stairs, and goes and gets another pint of ale.
Okay,
So,
cool. Now that
Looks
we're
like-
free of listening ears,
mhm.
Zodge sent me.
Cool.
And
Of course
he says, you know where the followers of the... Was it the Dead Three or Followers of Three?
The Dead Three. So,
The Dead Three.
Baal, Merkel, and... Second? My
Bane.
mind.
Bane.
Bane. Thank you. Baal, Merkel, and Bane. She looks to you and she's like, tread lightly, child. Those are not names you really want to be throwing around this place. But these fools are too stupid to actually know anything. I do have information in regards to that. But I might need a little bit of a hand from you. And as you guys are talking, Morian, all of a sudden you are basically on the porch of what is your 2-story apartment that you are currently looking after for your lady. And
Yes.
you are basically just like sweeping the porch, sweeping all the dust, you know, making it as clean as you can. And as you're doing that, you look up and you see what looks like 8 folk, one who's dressed in a pretty long, like, trench coat. It looks rugged. He looks like almost like pale yellow. Like he hasn't really seen kind of like nature or earth in a while. And he's got a kind of a white kind of cataract in his eye, like he's like half blind. And you see all of these guys now all of a sudden start going to the tavern one after one. And you get the feeling that something might be going down.
I look at them, I turn around, look at the house. God, I really should stop getting involved into things that aren't my problem. And I just start heading over to the tavern, see what the hell is going on.
Volkadov and Sten, give me a perception check.
Public roll. Dang.
Yeah, public roll. Public. I'll let you know for me. Oof. Yeah, so
busy counting coins.
You guys are just still currently having a conversation. Really, anything around you is just like, you're just in your bubble right now. You can't hear anything. And Morian, as you start kind of like making your way out the front door, you're very close to the tavern. You can see now as like kind of the band of men, they kind of like spread themselves out in like front kind of like hallway of the tavern. And you basically hear them like asking and looking around for a person named Tarina. And they are just basically, they give money to the bodyguard for the bodyguard to just like hightail it. And she gets out and they're basically
what
like just
fuck kind of bodyguard is that?
going anywhere they can to get any sort of information. And it looks like that it doesn't take them long. Like, you know, they're in a pretty impoverished tavern, so these guys are regularly here. There's a lot of people around. And all of a sudden you see him just look to his mates, be like, come on, upstairs, now. What are you gonna do?
Well, it's less out of worry for anybody, just more because I disapprove of filthy people filthying up the place.
All right.
I'm just gonna follow them. You know, just quietly, casually follow them.
All
just
right.
see what the hell they're up to.
Give me a stealth check.
Oh good, stealth. Sure.
What's your roll high?
Oh, Jesus.
All right. With
All right.
that roll, I'm just going to, yeah, you very, very quietly make your way, just ever so quietly behind them. Just, you take your step into the tavern and you kind of just casually kind of lean against the wall of the door, just kind of seeing them saunter up what is now the stairs to the second floor. And as Sten, Tarina, and Volkadov, you guys are having a conversation. You see what looks like a man in a pirate hat, trench coat, white cataract in his eye, like he's half blind. Kind of just walk in, and as he walks in, he kind of just... Ooh, that is the wrong thing. He makes his way around the table. Him and his friends just following in. And they all just start kind of circling around the table. And Tarina looks up, and as she's like looking up, she just kind of like, she does not look happy. She kind of just gives this like silent sake. All the times. Well, hello, Lekard, she says. Gives him like a little like courteous bow to like mock him a little bit. And he kind of like, you know, pulls his trench coat. Hey, Tarina. Fancy seeing you here again, dearie. Now, I believe we have some business to attend to. As soon as he says that, he pulls out what is his... Okay, yeah, he pulls out his scimitar and a dagger, and he's like, we've got business to attend to, love. And there, I'm going to get everyone to roll initiative. But I have introduced a new initiative tracker today, so I'm going to show you guys. This thing is awesome. So
fancy as all
guys,
hell.
go ahead and roll your initiative. You've got a dice on your portrait. I'll roll for the rest.
Ooh.
Yep. Everyone has rolled. Okay, great. That is everyone. Yeah. All right. So.
Did I really roll a 0?
What?
Yeah, you rolled a 0, man. I think you have a
You
minus
rolled a
1 to
one,
dex,
minus
so,
1, yeah.
Yeah, that's enough.
Okay.
You're not interested in the fight.
This is why you don't dump your decks.
Oh, that is bad. Yeah, pretty much.
God.
So,
One.
as that happens, and he pulls out his scimitars, everyone else just like unsheaths their blades or get out their crossbows. Everyone is in the ready. And as that happens, in an instant, Scaraba, can you please give me an attack roll? And also, Dugan, give me an attack roll of any means that you want.
Well, I was actually thinking about walking towards Vitality and then stabbing a knife from the table to the shoulder.
Yeah, sure.
Nice.
All right, so wow, who was that? Who was that hitting Scaraba, and who are you going to be hitting, Dugan?
Can I be put on the map, by the way? Because I can't see anything.
Yeah, apologies. I will put Dugan. I was going to have you over here, and Maureen.
Do I have advantage for being stealth?
I mean, it's a surprise, so yeah, if you want. You probably rolled a 26, but let's see.
Damn it. I was hoping for a crit.
Good
Alright.
try. Alright. Who are you going to be attacking?
I'm not in the initiative.
Yeah, this is just a surprise round because you and Morian both just got like the jump on them. They didn't expect basically for you two to come out of nowhere. They've come in, they've like unsheathed their blades, they've gone basically wanted to go for Tarina and whoever's sitting with her, by the way. And you've seen this happen and you've just basically like jumped on it. Like this was like an opportunity for you. Okay, all right. Is that who you're going for? Loud and clear.
Yep.
Okay. So how much did you deal? -10. Lovely. All of a sudden, like he unsheaths his like scimitar and his dagger, and all of a sudden you just hear this bang as like, what is that tiefling that you seen earlier, Stan? Come up at the top of the stairs, kind of like skid a little bit, stop, and just stretch that stone back, and just like flings it off as it knocks the Deadeye basically like right across the face, scratching him under the eye, and he's like, oh, as he curls back around and just like snarls. Dugan.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I'm not gonna decrease my chance and just go for the close one.
All right. Scara, you can roll your initiative. Lovely.
And I don't have a knife, but can I just roll 20 or?
If you were just picking one off the table, I think a knife is normally 1d4, right? 1d4 or 1d6?
Yeah.
1d4.
Yeah. So if you pick one off the table, just roll me a d20 and then give me a d4. Yeah, d4. And then also add your ability modifier because I think you should be proficient.
Yeah.
All right, that definitely hits. Yeah, all right.
And I have +3.
Yep.
All right,
5.
lovely. So yeah, like all of a sudden the Deadeye takes this stone right across the face, and like Stan and Volkadov, you see like, you know, this guy just like across the room basically just get up out of nowhere as soon as this happens, just picks up a knife, no hesitation, grabs what looks like one of the really kind of like thin, just like really kind of tattered looking females that were, you know, with this group of bandits, wraps his hand around her mouth and just like shucked it into her rib cage. Doesn't like go deep, but it's certainly like she feels it and she just like, oh. All right, that is.
Oh yeah.
That. Lovely. Did I get you into initiative? No, I didn't. Hey, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I'll get you into initiative. And if you want, your portrait's up the top now, so you just want to click that dice. Go for it. All right. Lovely.
That's
very nice.
Good initiative.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so this lady is going to basically get up, walks over, and she is going to go straight for Tarina. Takes out a scimitar and... Oh, that was a private roll. That was a 12, which I believe hits. And she takes 6 damage, so she just leaps out, like just like kind of, and she's just, you can see all this anger just coming out, like from like what seems like nowhere, and basically gets Tarina just straight across the neck. Like it's not deep, but it like you can see just like blood just starts to like squirt out from this gash. Okay, who is next? All right, this guy is going to go and walk over to you, Dugan. And he is going to go with his scimitar. Oh my god. And did that roll a crit? I don't think it did.
He wasn't kidding. He said he's going to kill us.
Okay. Okay, I'll just roll another. It's weird how it didn't crit. Okay, so he comes in and he's seen you grab his friend and he's just basically grabbed his scimitar, charged across the room and just like slams it almost straight into your ribcage as well. He's just basically 1 for 1. He's gone for you and just hit you for 6 damage.
Nice.
And this lady just basically freaking out, just without like really thinking about it, because she just took a dagger to the rib cage, just basically pulls away. So Dugan, give me an attack of opportunity.
Okay, since she took my knife, I will pull out my short sword.
Sure. Who are you hitting? The guy next to you?
I thought it was an opportunity attack.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, you go to like swing for her, like just at like a quick reaction, but she's like just so quickly gotten away from you, you just like haven't gotten it in time, and you've just completely missed. And then she's going to pull out a crossbow, and she is going to shoot the guy that looks kind of just, you know, easy to hit right now, and she's going to go for Sten. Oh my god.
Alright, that does hit.
So, DM is cheating, right?
And
we all agree on that?
She shoots a crossbow out, and it basically just grazes past your shoulder, flying and hits the wall on the opposite side. At this point, most people are starting to just either run out of the tavern, or you actually notice there's a couple of dudes that are actually quite entertained by this. They're just sitting there with their steins, just drinking away.
Just watching.
Yeah. They're waiting to see if these folks die so they can grab that coin on the table. All right.
Fair enough.
Morian, it is your turn.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna take another one of my magic pebbles.
Yep.
And I'm gonna keep going and just keep attacking the big guy who seems to be the leader.
All right.
All right.
Nice. Jeez, 220s already. Oh. Yeah, you know what? With that, you pull it straight back, and you're just like honing in Deadeye, just concentrated, just let it go, and as this pebble flies across the room, Stan, you feel it like whoosh past your like ear, and then you just see it smack him right in his like eye where he doesn't have a cataract, and just oh, and he's like kind of flailing, and he's just like holding his eyes, and he's just oh, Jesus Christ, and like there's just blood kind of like trickling down his face at this point.
Yeah, that's all I do. I just sort of... Actually, I'd like to like go down the stairs a little bit just to like have a bit of cover behind the...
Yeah, I'd say you have about half cover there.
Let's go.
All right, and him just being hit in the eye with this freaking stone. He's been hit twice, one near the eye and the one directly in the eye. He's a little pissed right now. So he just whips out his crossbow, which he doesn't have actually. So instead, he's just going to take out his anger on the closest dude near him, which is the biggest man in the room right now.
Super Stan cannot be defeated.
Ooh. So he grabs out his scimitar, and he's still holding his dagger in the other hand, and he just starts cutting. That misses. Yep. And again, misses.
Yeah, that also misses.
And then he comes around like he's trying to go for you, but like he's so flustered and half like taken by the fact that his eye's just been hit. He like you're just kind of like sitting in the chair, just like as he's like swinging his scimitar down and just like smacking the table, and then he grabs his dagger out. And misses again. He's going to like go again, but he slams his dagger and he like kind of gets it locked into the table and just pulls it back out.
Hey man, he's blind.
Let me. Alright, this guy sees a lovely behind him. These things right here. And he is going to turn around. And he's gonna get up right in your face. And he's going to get his scimitar out. Ooh, and that misses. I think at this point you guys are starting to tell these guys haven't really had like a good nourishing meal for a very long time. They're a little bit lethargic, a little bit tired, but they're just still doing their best. Tarina, on the other hand,
Hey, I mean, they started this.
is going to use her scimitar straight back at the lovely lady that has tried to hit her. Which misses. So she's just like pushed her chair back, stood up, gone for like a gash across the stomach, but she's just been quick enough to evade out the way. He is going to
Everyone is really bad at fighting, apparently.
come up and try and grapple Tarina. God.
That one.
Acrobatics.
Oh wait, did I roll acrobatics? That's
Oh, yeah,
my
you
bad.
did.
All right, never mind. That's it. He goes to grapple her, and she just like kind of at this point, you know what? Because like he's done so bad, he's gone to grapple her, and she just kind of like whips back around with like a backwards elbow and just like smacks him right in the face. And he's gonna take. Does she have? She doesn't. Yeah, he's just gonna take 1 damage as he's been just punched into the nose right now. Volkadov.
Volkadov.
Volkadov. Sorry.
It's alright. I would like to... a quick question. Do we have flankings here?
Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna run around the table if that's okay.
Okay, sure.
Hop down and attack this poor bastard.
All right.
Poor blind bastard.
Give me an attack roll.
Yeah, do I get advantage for that?
Yes.
Nice. That'll be my advantageous short sword attack. With advantage, plus sneak attack.
Oh yeah, nice.
And for sneak attack, I just rolled d6, right?
Yes.
Slash R1d6.
try and find a way. Oh, very nice. Okay. Yeah, you just basically like get up,
Just
run across the table, come up straight behind him, and just kind of like in a flail, just like spin around, cut him with the short sword, and then like follow through with the just follow. Yeah, keep going around with the short sword.
I would assume I would just stab the guy with the short sword and twist the short sword.
Okay, sure. So that is ouchies. All right, yeah, he's looking pretty bad at this point. Like, he didn't expect you guys to like kind of get up so quickly and be so steady on your feet. And that's what you're gonna do?
Yes.
Right. This man has seen you go for his captain, and he is gonna try and grapple you.
Oh no. Actually, oh yes. Please do.
Oh my god. So he's gone into grapple you, just completely missed.
That one still think. Do I need? Never mind. He doesn't. What
Yeah,
do
he
I need to?
Yeah, give me a acrobatics.
I mean,
or
technically you can fail that.
Yeah,
Technically,
give me an
yeah,
acrobatics or an athletics.
Just have +5.
Yeah, so he's gone in and he's completely missed. Sorry, grappling rules. We're used to doing again. Okay, this guy is just standing in the back. He whips out his crossbow, and he's gonna try and go for, I think, 10. Decoy, like missing all the attacks from the captain. Got to back the cap. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So it just flies past you and the captain, like both into like, you both see it kind of pass right through your face, just smack to the wall in between like me and Morian, just like fighting on the stairs right now. It's dead.
Oh shit! I've done it again. That's okay. Question. If I were to successfully grapple someone and then perform the Rashomon Supreme, if I were to land them into another human being, would it damage both of them?
I would say yes, because that move is quite a strong move to pull off. Like, it's not like you're just like faintly kind of like, you know, moving someone. You're slamming them to cause the damage.
All right then. I would like to grapple the captain guy here.
All right. All right. Let's see. Does he better than?
Better not.
A blind captain. Stronger than the wrestler.
Oh,
That's
okay.
nice.
Yeah.
Get
Like-
shit on captain.
You
Almost.
go to grab him, you wrap one arm around behind, you grab one arm and you go to grab the other, and he nearly slips out, but you see it and you just lock it in again. You've got him both arms again. Lock both shoulders in.
I would then like to drag him 15 feet up towards this lady,
Yep, okay.
and then perform the Rashomon Supreme.
Do it. That's actually really nice.
It's just
Yep. So you're just slammed into the lady, right?
I'm slamming him into her because I need to save Tarina.
At this point, you don't even do the full like 360. You kind of like whip him around like 180 until like you notice right behind you's her, and you just flip him over your shoulder again and smack straight into that other girl. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna give her damage. I'm gonna do anything more, but he takes 2 damage, and he is prone until your next turn. But everyone has advantage on this guy until his next turn. And she, I'm gonna roll 1d4. She takes 2 damage. The captain's a pretty big burly dude. He's got like a lot of strength to him, so you couldn't quite get as much strength as you wanted off. And that brings us to Dogan.
Yeah. I think I'll pull my other short sword and just go ballistic on this guy.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
This is how we do it in Baldur.
Welcome to Baldur's Gate.
Wow. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, both of those hit. Absolutely. Roll me some damage. Nice. Nice. Okay, wow. Oh my god. Yeah, you just... As he's like come up to try and help his friend, he just ran that blade into you. You just come back around with your short swords and just like basically flurried him twice. Kind of in like a crisscross pattern, and he's just like dropped. He is currently no more.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Would you like to do movement?
Yeah, after that, I'll go for the girl and I'm coming for you.
All right.
Nice.
Love it. Well, she has just been smacked by the captain for who knows what happened, but all of a sudden the captain's been thrown into her. So she's going to get up and turn around. Just try and smack you, Sten.
Haha. I laughed it off.
Yeah, so she's just like gonna like swipe down it, and you've just like kind of like chucked it out to the side, like
Block it with my shield.
Yeah, or block with your shield. He is not too happy about that. He's in a bit of a tight place right now. He is no more. She currently has Dugan running at her, so she is just as a reaction going to try and cut you down before you even do anything. And you are just too quick for her. You know, she's a little bit scared of you, so she's gonna try and back away again. You just gutted her friend down, and she is running off into this corner. Give me an attack of opportunity. Ooh, unfortunately that misses once again. She's just too quick on her feet when she is scared. Morin, got this bandit with a bushy beard just like kind of huffing and puffing, staring down at you.
Yeah, I, usually prefer to stay out of melee, but I guess it can't be helped. So I take out like a slim dagger that almost looks dainty, and I'm just gonna stab him in the stomach if I can.
That hits. You just grab your dagger, straight through the stomach, all the way up to the hilt, and you just feel it and like twist it. He's like, oh, and he kind of just takes it, but he is not looking too well after that. But he kind of like, as he takes it, he looks you in the face. He's like, devils aren't too fond around these parts right now, lad. Kind of chuckles as blood starts like dripping down from his mouth. Anything else?
All right, you know what? Nope. But I was thinking about knocking him out, but fuck that. Yep, no, I'm gonna murder that guy later.
All right, love it. Captain is prone. All right, yeah, he just took a dagger to the gut. He's coming up. You know what? He's gonna actually try and shove you. You're standing right on those stairs. Give me an acrobatics or athletics.
Oh no. What am I better at? It doesn't matter. Alright, brilliant. Ah!
Wow. Fantastic. He's just like, he's basically started pulling this dagger out of his gut as he's like looking at you. And he's gone to like kind of push you back as he's pulling it out. But you've just like pushed straight back in and just kept it there, like looking him straight in the eye as he said that about you being not fond around here.
You were gonna fucking pay for that.
Love it. All right. So Tarina is going to actually disengage at this point. She's going to move. She's gonna run straight across the table. How do I do the? She's gonna run a completely opposite side of the room.
What is that button again?
You hold control, left click. No, you don't even have to do it with the roller. just click your character, the control and drag, and then I think if you hold control, you can click and make a particular line, continuation, and then press spacebar, and it will move into that position.
Yep, cool.
So that's her turn. He sees Tarina running across the table, and he's gonna try and light crossbow her. Oh, that hits. As he just quickly whips out his crossbow, shoots straight across the table, and oh my goodness. Oh.
My information, no!
Right into the back of Tarina, this bolt twists.
Oh no.
And like hits like a vertebrae of her spine, just on the side, and you can just hear her let out this ah! As she just like falls to the floor, face first, slide across the floorboards with like a blood trail just coming in behind. Volk, you've just seen like one of your good friends take a bolt. What do you want to do?
An eye for an eye, a leader for a leader.
Aye.
I'm not gonna take a disengage action. I'm gonna just try and move.
All right.
Towards the captain. I'll take the attack of opportunity. If it hits, will I still be able to move?
Well, you're getting the attack of opportunity because you're moving. So even if it hits, you can't retract the move.
Okay.
It was only
The
my
only time
sentinel
it
that
stops
did
you, yeah, it's on the
Okay.
sentinel feet.
Yeah, I'm coming towards the captain.
that.
I'll
Drop
take
their
the
movement
attack.
to 0.
That hits.
He hits you very much. Takes
Which
that
was
attack
bullshit, by
and
the
just
way.
slices right across the back.
Asuma.
Was that even
Alright.
Asima? Wasn't it Barbarian? Straight up.
That was Fallen Asuma, because I accidentally chose from Molo's Guide to Monsters.
All right.
Accidentally. Alright, I would like to stab the captain twice with advantage. I'll use multi-weapon attack as a
Yep.
bonus and main action.
And you've also got sneak attack here because thing is 5 feet from him.
Well, I think it's prone. I get advantage either way.
Yeah, but you get the sneak attack damage.
I do, but once I think, right? Once a turn.
Yeah, for your
Once a turn.
first roll.
Yeah.
He's also prone.
One
Until
attack,
the start
one
of my
turn.
turn.
Okay, I'll go with the dagger. Oh, attack with advantage. Yes.
Nice.
Must have-
Hits.
that was not one. That's just a normal attack. Normal damage, sorry.
Yep.
And I will just roll a d20 for the second bonus attack.
Well, roll me your sneak attack damage first, and then.
Oh yeah.
roll your
One
next attack.
d6.
Alright.
Not much. And then roll 1d20 for the second dagger attack.
Ooh.
Ah, with advantage, sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, yeah. So you even though he's on the floor, you kind of just like ram your dagger straight into his gut as he lets out this bellowing cry, spits out all this blood, like almost hits you in the face, and you go again, but seemingly he's just like wriggled just enough out of the way, even though your blade's straight in his gut. But he is not looking too good right now.
Neither am I.
All right,
be
this
my turn.
guy is going to shoot his crossbow at Dugan. That misses. Okay. And he's just gonna basically back up into the. Gonna go look towards Tarina there and stand right next to her body.
You too.
This guy, same thing. He's just gonna try and get you, Dugan. Sees you just like being this like powerhouse right now, and he's scared
Ouchie.
as he shoots his crossbow bolt, hits you right, kind of like just below the hip bone. You feel this bolt just dig straight in. He's gonna stay there. 10.
So the dude's gotten up now. Start of my turn.
Yes, he hasn't gotten up, but he's still prone. He
Oh,
can't
he's
get
still
up
prone.
until his turn.
Yes, yes.
We might have to change that. I don't know.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Either way, I'm going to grapple the lady now because I think it will be an easier roll.
All right, go for it.
damage.
Oh, shit. Sorry, I blanked out.
Oh good, oh good.
Yeah. Yeah, just gonna roll. Athletics. Yeah.
Haha.
You've just slammed the
And
captain on the
then-
floor, dagger in his gut, and you've just grabbed her again.
Oh. And then I'm gonna slam her into the captain.
As
Also,
you
should
like,
that have strength on it? Just out of curiosity.
I took it off simply because it's gonna go up. But we're gonna see how it works.
Yeah, no worries.
I decided like I was gonna add it today, and then I was like, oh, I'm not so sure. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. And yeah, you basically just grabbed her around the waist, span her around, and just straight back onto the captain. You know, because he's still prone, I'm gonna roll twice for his 1d4. And he's gonna take 5 damage.
Untold human destruction.
And she took 1. Okay, and she is currently not prone as well.
A human projectile. Tactical improvisation.
Okay, so that is your turn. You don't want to move. You are currently free from anyone being able... Actually, they can hit you, but they have disadvantage, I'm pretty sure.
Okay,
Check that. Yeah,
Just
they can
gonna
still
need
attack, but they
stabilizing.
have disadvantage.
Yeah, melee attack while prone to have disadvantage.
that's fine. That's fine. Does Tyrannus need stabilizing?
God, did I do her death saving throw? I don't think I did last time. Here, let me just roll it now.
No, you didn't.
Didn't she just die this round? Or?
Yeah, she fell this round.
Okay, no. She, well, yeah, okay. She does technically still need stabilizing.
Okay. Alright, in that case. Yeah, I probably should.
19 AC, man.
How far is it? 25 feet to run across? Alright, let's do it.
Like,
I'm
goes
gonna run
swipe
over
at
there
the
to
feet.
do it next turn.
Alright. Even with disadvantage,
Alright.
man, he swipes straight across your ankle.
Okay. Oof.
Yeah, gets it
Alright.
right in deep. You can almost feel it just like tearing across the tendon. And she is going to as well. Jesus.
Hits.
Bro, what
Actually,
the hell?
why are they rolling 2d20 here?
Oh, that's supposed
For
to be
disadvantage.
Ah, disadvantage.
Which one's
yeah,
the...
sorry.
Are they
Girl.
seriously both that high?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Damn.
I feel like I...
If you click on it, you can see what they rolled. It's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
18 and a 16.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So much for
So,
civilization.
let me see.
Why did everyone encourage me to do this?
No one did.
Actually, no, that one misses because you have 19 AC, right? Yeah, that
Is it?
misses. Put that 3 damage back on. You're good.
I thought if it had your number that it
Oh,
wasn't.
wait, no, that does hit. Yeah, shut up.
Yep.
My bad.
Shut up.
Okay. You gonna stabilize it next turn, you said?
Yeah, because I did the attack already in my bonus action and action.
All right. Yeah, the guy standing next to Tarina sees you just get both your ankles like cut down and just like smiles. You're like, bad move, boy. Dugan.
Oh man.
Is it Dugan or Daugan?
Dagonsberg.
Daugan. All right.
Alright,
I'll be right back.
I'll rush after the girl first. And with the handle of one of the blades, I'll hit her in the head.
All right. Ooh, that hits. Roll me damage. Wow. Yeah. So you come up, you smack her right in the head. You can just hear this kind of slight like whack. It's nothing to be like concerned about, but at the same time, like that was a hefty crunch. And she is kind of like dazed at this point. She just looks like she's been knocked afoot.
If she's not down, I'll hit with the other handle of the blade.
Go for it. Ooh. Yeah, you just come in, smack, and then you've gone to do it again. But like, even with her daze, she somehow manages to just get out of the way. And that's it for you.
Yeah.
All right. She is still prone, so she can't do nothing. He's dead. Okay. Yeah. This lady is going to... You know what? She's been a little bit like dazed from being hit over the head so hard. She just pulls out her crossbow, tries to fire at Morin.
Ow.
Oh, we indeed.
That
Okay.
hits. Ow.
Yeah. And she
That
just
one
hits
hit
you
really well.
where on the chest. You, like, don't feel it go deep because it just hits like your chest bone, but you just like, and like the wind is just taken out of you. Jesus Christ. Can we not TPK on the...
Yeah, can we
Morin.
not?
Well, you know, I'm starting to think that going in here may have been a terrible idea, but you know, I'm in here. I'm gonna take out my pocket watch, close my eyes for a moment, and I'm gonna cast Hex on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
I'm gonna choose Strength.
Yep.
So he has disadvantage on ability checks with
Alright.
strength. And that was a bonus action, fantastic. And then I'm gonna just chuck my last magic pebble that I have. No, actually, I'm just gonna stab him. I'm in melee range. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stab him in the face.
All right. Go for it.
Getting gift.
Or not.
That misses. Like, you see this, like, anyone that can see it in the corner of their eye through all the fighting, you see this kind of like dark, like purple, like energy just start kind of like pouring out of this like pocket watch, just twirling before it like kind of goes into this guy's mouth, and he just like takes this big breath, like he's completely out of control of what he can do. And then like you just see his like posture just kind of like shrink down, and then you go to, even with you going to like shove your dagger in, he still was able to just kind of just like smack your dagger out of the way, which is like that last bit of willpower.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Fucking bullshit.
All right, Captain gets up, and like he's just kind of so like dazed and confused, just like taken away by all this. He doesn't even know that Tarina's been killed or knocked out unconscious. Gets up, and he's gonna actually disengage. And he's gonna start running for the door. And he looks back to his crew members and just shouts out, "Take care of him!"
What a brave guy.
Yep, he's out. All right, this guy. All right, he is. Oh, he's gonna try and grapple you, Sarah.
I figured. That's why I cursed his strength. He has disadvantage on that.
Yep, sorry. That is true. Get something like that. I'll do this there.
Cool.
Curse. Okay. Roll again. Yeah. Give me an athletics or acrobatics.
Much better.
Okay, yeah. He goes to grapple you. He's just so pissed off. He does not like you at all, as just like shrunk in his posture, but he's so weak from that. And he just goes to grapple you, and you just basically slam his arms to the side. Alright, Rena, let's see. Oh, I forgot.
Death save is just a flat 20.
Yeah, there's no constitution modifiers.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing if there's anything in the actual character sheet.
It is attributes under the 3 resources
Yeah, she
yeah.
doesn't have
above
that.
exhaustion. Oh, okay.
I'm back. My camera's
Quality of
broken.
20. All good?
Just fix that. real
Yeah,
quick,
alright, she's got
'cause
one.
I'm currently hollow man.
It's a success.
Oh, you put on the green skin suit. Green screen, sorry.
All right. Let's see. Got this guy here. What is he gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you?
You know, he's seen you smack his friend, and he's gonna try grab you. He's gonna try and pull you away. Be an acrobatics or athletics, dude.
I think that's gonna be an athletics.
All right, nice. Yep. At this point, everyone's just trying to like grab each other and just wrestle each other, and everyone's just in panic mode. Bulk it up. Got one prone lady. Got the captain running away. What are you gonna do?
Well, the captain doesn't get away with that easily. Gonna chase him down, shove my short sword in his back, and we'll see how it goes. A short sword, just normal attack.
Ooh, yeah.
And, well, maybe I trip on the way and I'm gonna use a dagger for the second attack.
Go for it.
But then I've just got 1d20. Oh, sorry.
Remember the space, yeah.
R1d20.
Right, that also misses. Yeah. So you've caught up, but he's like looked behind as he's seen your like footsteps, and he's just managed to just move just quick enough to get away from your attacks. Flurry of blows.
It is broken as well.
This guy sees you run towards the cap. He's like, "I got your cap!" And he goes up and he's gonna try and shove you.
Do I get an AOO?
Yes.
Nice.
Give me an acrobatics or athletics. Okay. So in this, like, you know, need to try and like save his captain, he's like fumbled out of like acting so hastily and like kind of like just, you know, fallen on his own 2 feet. And that misses Andy.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy here is still nice and cozy. Ooh. Run is so low. He's gonna try and go you, Sten.
Bring it.
Yeah, shoots another bolt, and he just keeps on missing. He's just like, fucking Jesus Christ, as he's trying to winch the string back into his crossbow. Stan, your turn.
Return is a bonus action. Okay, cool. I think I'm gonna equip my warhammer with my shield.
Yeah, go for it.
And I'm going to go after the guy who tried to run away.
All right.
I know I said I was going to stabilize her, but I've changed my mind.
That's all right. She's still on 1 positive save, so
She'll be fine.
Advantage here?
yes, you do.
It's flanked. Cool. Alright. Gonna hit him with the warhammer.
Hits.
Oh.
That's what I'm talking about. So
Damage.
he's gone to like basically just help his captain, kind of fumbled over his feet, and then all of a sudden, like blood, you just see Stan be like, and just pulls his hammer out. Boom! Straight on the skull. This guy goes flat to the floor, and flat. His brain is just flat across the floorboards. He is gone.
Yeah, brother. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, is that real? It's real. Okay.
Yep, that's second wind, man.
All right.
You were so slut.
Is this the real life?
All right.
Yep.
Dugan, You still got this dazed female and a man trying to get you from behind. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. I think I just want to finish my job. I want to smack the girl down.
Do it.
With the handle of the blade.
Ooh, that just misses. And as you've like gone to hit, she like dodges out of the way. She's starting to like get her like onto this back go. He just looks and spits on the floor.
Just with that, I'm just gonna hold the sword and like try to grab her hair and push her head into the wall.
All right. Yes. You grab her hair, slam it against the wall, and just take your sword, rip it straight into her stomach, and then just slowly start like moving it up, like towards her ribcage.
I wasn't trying to kill her. I was just trying to knock her down.
Oh, you were just trying to knock her out? Okay, sorry, yeah. You just grab the pommel and you just smack her across the head as she just like slides down the wall. Sorry, my bad. She is knocked out. You just gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay and turn around to face the guy.
All right. He's just looking at you, eye to eye. All right, she can actually get up now, I'm fairly sure. Yes, she can. So she is no longer prone. She's going to get up.
Go to kill, huh?
Jump into the middle of the table, look around the room. Sees Tarina down. Cap's trying to leave. He's going to try and do Morian.
Excuse you?
You heard me.
I have a little bit of cover.
You do too? Yes. I think it matters. She hits you.
All right. Well.
Oh my god.
I'm alive. This is fine.
There's so many ones. What's up with our session ones having ones?
I don't know, man. And it's always the player side as well. It's ridiculous. Yeah, she shoots his crossbow, lands another one into your rib cage. Like, there's so many bolts that have hit you in like near the lung area. You're just starting to feel like as blood is just like pouring down. Yeah, she's gonna stay there. She's cozy right now. She is dead. Morian.
You know, the sensible thing would be to disengage and run away, but that guy is an asshole, and that guy needs to die. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Here we go.
Give you some damage. Oh, yes. So I feel like this point, like you've taken this crossbow bolt, you're still like tussling with this dude with like his blade, like just sitting in his stomach. And you just look at him as he said like another little smirk about you being a demon boy. And you just run it in deep and then just like slice it up. You just see his intestines just fall out and he just drops to his knees and just starts rolling
Don't fuck
down.
with devils.
He is gone.
And as my bonus action, I would like to move my hex to this lady. Like, I pointed her, and I'm like, you next bitch.
All right, love it. Are you still? Can you choose the attribute in which you want to curse her with, or?
I think so, but I just realized I need to do a con save because I took damage to see if I'm actually even still holding on.
I forgot that's concentration. I'm gonna use that myself.
Sorry.
All good.
Hold on. How do I con save?
Well,
That's con
don't
check.
worry about from now on, like, because I forgot and you forgot. Well, just from now on, we're just trying to remember that.
Cool.
So yeah.
I even put a mark on myself to remember. Jesus.
You see, like, as he's like falling to the floor, his like intestines come out. You see that purple like mist just like slowly like float across the room, And she just sees it and just, and then again, straight into her throat. She just.
I'm gonna do Dex with her.
All right, Dex, got you. Captain's freaking out. He's just gonna try and disengage again.
We're going.
Yep. He's just trying to hightail it out there, and he just yells out like, "Get to the ship, lads!" Alright, this guy is more. Arena, let's see, death saving throw. Ooh, yeah, she makes her second death saving throw, man. Lovely. She's doing alright. This boy is going to... Let's see. He's just gonna try and go you. Easier, looking pretty weak. He hits. Oh my god, wow. He cuts you right across the chest, and for a second you think like this is it, but you just like kind of just keep like with a little bit of willpower, you just keep yourself together.
I'll crush your head.
Volkadav.
Just Volko. Is this guy finished?
Yeah, he's done.
All right, nice. Then I'm gonna use some of my movements, chase the captain down. That was 15. That should be another 10. And again, I don't want to let him go after that. So I'm gonna use my short sword again, and actually let me do some quick test rolls. All right. Just one more.
Rolling out his misfortune.
Blood.
Privately, eh?
Blood. No rolling out your misfortune. Roll me an attack.
All right. Procon's will.
There's no getting around it. All right, that hits.
I was actually rolling 18 and 20s here.
Okay, you rolled out your fortune then.
Yeah, well,
What a waste.
There you go. That's what you get. Give me some damage. Oh. Where is he at?
Just shoves his short sword in his back.
Yeah, you've gone like straight into his back, and he's just like yelped as you've just like driven the short sword into his back. He is not looking good. He turns around, just looks angry and furious.
Oh, nice. As he looks at me, I would like to make another attack with a dagger aiming at the neck. I don't know if I'll hit or not. Maybe not.
No. He sees you coming with the dagger on the second one. He just knocks your hand out of the way. Keep out of my business, lad.
You are my business now.
Oh. As he retracts.
That's it.
All right. This guy here, he's going to shoot instead. Brace for impact, boy. Oh. As he goes to shoot you, you put your shield up and just ting, it's like a crossbow bolt deflects off the shield and hits into the roof. And let's see, Stead, your turn.
Okay. How many we got left here? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm going for that guy who shot me.
All right.
What you got coming, brother? Oh yeah!
What are you doing?
I'm hitting him with the warhammer. Just get it up.
Good, son. Oh, yes, go. So he's shot this crossbow bolt, you've deflected it off, and you just immediately like ground your feet and just start charging. It feels like almost like the floor is shaking a bit with stand size, and this guy's like, oh shit, oh come on, he's trying to like notch his crossbow bow. He gets the bolts and he goes to like rear up, and as he looks at you, it's just this hammer smacking him right across the face as you see like two teeth go flying and like half his face is now just like ripped off from his body, and he just drops dead.
Don't know who you're playing with, sucker! And then I'm gonna... yeah, I'm gonna move 10 feet closer to the one that just got hexed.
Alright, go for it.
Coming for you!
The champion of Baldur! Shout out your name every time. Elturel, a rattling snake.
Alright. Daugen.
I'm kind of out of breath, but I still have my sword in my hands.
Dude,
So I'll try to double slash the guy.
do it. Hits. Misses. Missed damage for that first roll. Alright, yeah. Kind of just, in a flourish to like kind of just almost fight or flight, you're just trying to defensively just get this guy away back from you as much as you can. And you get a swipe on him, but he's still pretty damn healthy to the point of being able to just like see your attacks at a speed, like concentrating enough to be able to see, and was just missed that second one just enough. So what's the damage? -4. But it was still a pretty decent swipe on him. Do you want to move or not?
I'll stay.
Yeah. Yeah, she just turns around, sees you. Is it dexterity checks, Scaraba, or is it
Checks, not attacks. Her attack rolls don't, but it's checks.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I just wanted to know just in case I need to reduce anything on damage or anything. And she's gonna try and shoot you before you get her, man. And you are just in a rage, and like she gets it, you just get your shield up just in time. Another deflect. But she is not staying around with you here. She's gonna start running. She just goes completely back into this corner. She's also realizing now that like all of her friends are just dropping like flies. She's getting a little worried. Morian.
How the turntables.
Well, I did read through my spell, and turns out it's on a subsequent turn that I can curse her, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to curse her now.
Sure.
Alright, and then I'm just gonna... You know what? I'm just gonna chuck another pebble at her face.
Do it. Hits.
It hits?
Yep.
Oh, let's go.
Definitely hits. Wow. Yeah. She's seen Stan, and she's just like, oh no. And she's like going for that door, and then she turns around and she completely forgot about you, and you're just sitting on the stairs like, got you now. Tung. Smack. Pebble straight across the face. Smacks her head against the wall. She's down. She's knocked out.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Yeah. Okay. It's just Captain now, and he's going to. Oh, he's in a bit of a tight spot.
He's gonna take his chances, isn't he?
Yep. He is going to actually try, and he's gonna disengage, and he's gonna jump straight over the edge here and go to the bottom floor. And I'm going to make him roll.
1d6 fall damage.
Well, I want to see how well he lands on his feet first.
Fair enough.
Lands on his neck.
Yeah. Captain, like, even with like his fumbling and like just trying to get the hell away, He drops all the way down to the first floor, lands on his feet. You can hear him like still like, oh. But yeah, he is no longer here. I'm gonna actually just move him down like that. Serena. Sorry. Let me just roll a d20 for Serena. Oh, nice. 10's still positive, right? Yeah. No, that's a positive. I think 1 to 9 is a fail, 10 to 20 is a positive, right? Yeah. So yeah, she...
11 to 12.
Sorry?
I think it's 11 to 12.
11 through 20. That's what I thought as well.
Is it?
I'm not going to roll slow.
I
think you muted.
Sorry.
If the roll is 10 or higher, the character succeeds in making
10 or higher. 11 to 20 is a house rule that a lot of people are using to the point where, you know, it's basically 10 or higher is fine. Yeah, that's rules as written.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
The other one is just standard for half the planet, so it's like,
So Stan, like, as you're running towards the one who's just got knocked out across the room, you hear this, and then she just kind of like rolls her head to the side again.
Unconscious?
Yeah, but she's stabilized.
All right, cool.
All right. Let's see. This guy here, he had seen everyone just start falling around him out of nowhere, and he thought he was in a position of confidence, and now he's scared. So he's just gonna try and do what he can, and he's gonna try and attack you, Duggan. And misses. And with that, he's like, he swung his sword, he's seen you retract, give him this little smile like, where you running, piggy? And he's hightailing it. Give me an attack of an opportunity. Ooh, and you just miss.
I'm not good with catching people.
It seems that way. All right, Volkadab, you have just seen the captain just all of a sudden jump over the balustrade and onto the first floor.
Well, I assume he's completely gone, and I cannot just get over the balcony
didn't
edge.
hear any footsteps as he landed, so...
So is it possible for me to just throw daggers at him from above?
I would say so. You could probably hop on that balustrade and just go for it, man.
Just jump after him, it's fine.
Are there bystanders down there?
That's a good question.
There's probably a few people still down here, but I don't think they really care.
Better aim true.
If they've stayed
They're probably
in the
betting at this point.
At this point, they're just like, oh, typical day, health songs happen. I've had it happen so many times, they'd rather just sit here and drink.
Just imagine Volkadov misses.
Tempting someone else.
It's some pedestrian in the back.
You never know, man. You never know. You might piss someone off.
Yeah. Nah, I need to take care of Tarina.
She's stabilized.
That guy's gone.
She's good, she's good.
I mean, you don't know that, but...
Alright, I'll just throw my daggers twice at the captain.
Alright, go for it.
So one will be with modifiers and the other one will be without.
Yep. Hits. Oh. Yeah, you get him straight in between his shoulder blades.
And he's still standing, right?
Yeah, he's still going.
And that was my second attack. Oh wait, sorry, no.
Yeah, that was gonna roll a d20 for attack.
Yeah.
That misses, yeah. That absolutely misses. Because like you threw them in quick succession and like the first one hit and he kind of leaned forward from it hitting and it's just like gone straight over his head. Hit onto the table and like everyone's like looks up at you, looks at the captain like Fucking hell, man. Keep sipping. But now he is actually going to... You see, I've got to get onto this layer and actually get him in. There's a... Oh, wait, there he is. He was in here. So you should be able to see him now. Bulk.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's him on the first floor. Yeah, it's a feature for a bodyguard. So you can see if there's like layers that go from second to first floor, you can see the person on the first floor.
Not really. I'm still seeing the second floor and nothing on the first floor.
Okay, you probably just... Oh, that's right. There's a wall there. Never mind. Let's see. That was... All right. Yep.
God damn walls!
He's actually going to dash. Cool. Opens this door.
I dash away with my dagger in his back.
Yep. All right. Let's see. You're done. You are done. There's a way I can get these guys out of initiative. Stan, what do you want to do?
We just have the one guy left, right?
Yep.
No, I have
He's
no
just
idea.
hightailing
You guys
out of
jumped
here.
down?
You have no idea. You've just seen him run, and you've seen Volkadov chase after him.
All right, I'm coming to deal with this last guy.
I would say, though, that you know of that balustrade, and you know that it goes to the first floor because you do.
That's a good point. All right. I got no time to waste. I'm going down to the first floor.
All right, go for it.
But I'm gonna smack this guy on my way.
All right.
Dang it.
What'd you hit? 11. Yeah, no, that misses. You just missed. Like, your Warhammer's just swung straight across his face, and he just fell pushed past.
Okay, that ruins all of my plans. I will stay put for now.
Dugan. Dugan, sorry.
Yep. I will run after the guy.
All right.
Actually. I'm not sure if I can run from here, you know, but the desk gonna...
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it's a pretty small desk. I'm not gonna say it's gonna take you like much more movement. Table, sorry.
Okay, then I'm just gonna rush over to the desk and just jump onto the guy with the blades.
Yeah, go for it. Hits. Oh my Jesus. Both hit.
Both attack rolls.
Yeah, I thought the second one was damage. All right, yeah,
No,
they both hit. You know what? The first one, like, you just basically just shove it into his rib cage, and you go to get the next one, but you just see him fall, like, just fall down from your first dagger attack, and you just somehow just miss where you were going for, but you still just ram it into both his rib cages as you're just driving them in, and then just like pull them out, and he just drops to the floor. Unseemingly finished. All right.
Nice.
He's
Nicely
done. Okay, we're still in initiative order here, so I'm going to jump to Morian.
I would like to just casually, you know, take 5 steps down the stairs.
Yep. 1 second, I just got down with you.
Oh, good. 5 steps down the
initiative.
stairs.
Yeah.
It's fine. And I can't see him, so actually I moved one too far. So I'm gonna hold my action.
All right.
And prepare just my sling to chuck it at him whenever I see him.
Lovely. Love it. Okay. Let's see. We are... Which is Volkadov. What do you want to do? Volko. Follow.
Follow. So it's technically possible. Is it possible for me to safely climb down?
I would also say, I'm sorry, but I know that you can't see. I would say that you can see him from here, though.
Okay, so
if you want to get... I think it's probably close to 30 feet.
And the daggers are, I think they're 20 feet.
Yeah, he's about
Yes.
30 feet away.
So that's
Okay.
disadvantage.
Hey, hang on.
I will take. Actually, no, I can't throw anything. I threw my only 2 daggers.
Yeah, he's just out of your range.
No, I threw both of my daggers. I know there's 1 dagger on the first floor, but can I climb down safely?
Yes,
You can throw
give
your
me an acrobatics check. I'm gonna jump down.
Okay, yeah. Where did here it is? Nice.
Nice, yeah, you land straight on your feet. The captain hears you and is just like, fuck's sakes. Trying to start running.
So I don't see the first floor, but can I just
Yeah, I'll put you
Grab
up here
one of-
there.
Okay. What I would like to do is grab one of the daggers that missed.
Yep.
So I would like to pick it up, get 10 feet closer to the captain, and throw the dagger. Okay,
So the dagger would have landed on the table probably about 10 feet away from you, so I'd say about here.
yeah, okay. And then...
So you probably, I would say you've used like about 10 feet just trying to get
Oh.
down there though.
Okay, then that leaves me with 20, and then from here... 40 feet. Ugh, still disadvantage. That's okay.
I mean, it's still something.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna move here. And then move here. And do my dagger throw.
No, son.
Disadvantage. Yeah.
Oof. Yeah.
Oh.
You throw it and it just goes straight through the door where the captain's just about to run through. Right.
That's my turn.
No worries. I believe that comes to Stan.
I'm just gonna dash down to the first floor
Yeah.
to continue the chase. Cool, and I would have just an extra 10 feet left over.
Yep.
Nice.
Dugan, you can go if you want, or what we can do is we can just, for the sake of saving a little bit of time tonight, we can just basically say that the captain's gonna run out to where he's about to run out to and see if Morian hits. If she doesn't, I will put you on the first floor where you would come out, and then we can keep going. Just to
That will be fine, but I'd like to first tie the hands of the unconscious people here.
All right, yeah, go for it. Right. So the captain basically just sees you coming, Volk, and he is freaking out. He's going to just start dashing. And actually, I think he gets a little bit, yeah, back there. And Morian, roll me your attack. You're muted again.
Sorry, I can't see shit, but if you're saying I can see him, then sure.
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah, I can't see that because of the
Right,
there's a wall here.
fine. He's there. I know you can see him.
Alright. Oops.
I mean, he can also step out.
Mind's eye.
You can hear him.
Misses.
Fuck.
Yeah, so he's come running around the corner, which means also he got to here because you didn't hit him. He comes running around the corner, sees your pebble fly past him, and looks at you like, "Oh, you are starting to piss me off." All right, I'm gonna get Dugan. I'm gonna get you down here. Technically, you probably would be down here if you had come. Where are you? There you are. There's that. Now, I think it is Volk. I think it's your turn again.
All right. I will take my dash action and chase after the captain. That's gonna be. Is it 10 feet per square?
Yeah, it seems so.
Okay. That's my
That
first
was
theory.
no intention.
So good. Okay, I need to walk like this. And I'll stay here. Did the captain close the door behind me?
No. That's meant to be open.
Okay, it's just that I
He's
don't see
just
him at
like
all.
trying to run out. Yeah, can't see him from there.
Alright, I would like to, like, on my way there, I would like to just grab the dagger that missed the captain.
I would say, yeah, you could probably grab it. You could grab it. Okay. Stan, I believe it would be you now.
Out of curiosity, do I know where he is in relation to us from all of the events that have just occurred?
You can probably just see him from there. You can see his hat. You can see his head as he's just running.
Okay. And do I know the layout of this place well enough to know if there's a way I could potentially head him off?
Yeah, you know this layout. You've been here for a while. Yeah, you could definitely just run straight down those stairs and get the catch of that guy.
Okay, just gonna chase him. Alright, no worries. Let's go.
You'll see him as soon as you get to the bottom of the stairs. You'll know what to do from there.
Cool. Alright. We're dashing, I think, at this point.
You see him?
Oh, yeah, I can see him.
Alright.
He's right there. In that case. Oh, am I pissed enough to throw a hand axe into his back?
Are you?
No, I'm not. I'm gonna keep giving chase. I'm gonna just keep running after him using the dash action.
Muted
Maybe,
against you.
maybe even run ahead of him to try and block his
I
way.
didn't say anything important.
So you were just going to dash behind him? Is that what you're saying?
I ran the 30 feet to see him, and then I've run another 30 feet in front of him
Okay.
to try and block him from moving forward.
You've gone behind him.
Oh, is that behind him?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't
You
know
were
which
already
way
in
he was
front.
running.
Yeah.
In that case, I will just go back here and move the extra 10 feet to go there.
All right. Excelente.
It was counted before with my thing anyway.
I think I may have skipped Scaraba for you. So Scaraba, if you want to go, and then I'll do Dugan as well afterwards.
Woohoo! I'm gonna move my hex onto him.
Yeah.
Give him disadvantage on strength checks just in case the wrestler wants to do his thing. And I'm gonna throw a magic stone.
Yes. Give me some damage, please. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. So he's come out. You've flung your first. Actually, do you want to describe this?
No. Go
No?
ahead. You got
Okay.
this.
Yeah. You flung your first stone. You missed. You're like, oh. Basically, quickly reloaded. You've seen now Stan just run down past you, stand in front of him with his shield, and just like plant his feet, like you're not going anywhere, buddy. Volkodov's coming around the corner. You hear Dugan running down the stairs. And you just boom. And you know what? It flies across the room, hunts him in the other eye, and he just as he like just falls back, smacked his head on the ground, and he is. Were you killing him or knocking him out?
It's magic ranged attack. There's
Magic
no
range
way he's
attack.
living.
Okay. I thought they were like just pebbles. Okay, in that case. Yeah, he just falls back. Pebbles going like straight through his other eye. It's just hollow now, no eye at all. The other one is just severely wounded, cut, bleeding, blood pouring all over the floor.
Is he still alive?
Nope, he is
Okay.
done.
Good.
You headshot him with a rock.
I don't know.
Magical rock. Right.
Is he still alive? He's got a hole in the back of his head.
So
You're still switching.
It's D&D. I don't trust anything, right?
as this has happened, he's fallen to the floor dead. You guys actually like stop. You know, Stan, you're like, your heart's beating, you're sweating, you're just like almost like in a rage, but you just like kind of shake it off a little bit. look around. You're like, as like the tavern is still just not like extremely bustling. Like there's a few people that were just like, oh, for fuck's sakes, I'm going home. There's still people just like casually like going about their day, like nothing's really happened. the magic armor's still just sitting there like reading the newspaper. Alan's like, really?
Where were any of you?
Where's the bodyguard?
What was he doing? Looking at the pile of tin.
This isn't our business, lad.
This is literally your business.
I'll get the big chunk of metal plate armor to clean it up afterwards, don't worry.
It's fine.
I don't know who these guys are with. If I kill them, you know, their friends come looking for them, they come here, it's, you know.
But if they kill the Rashomir rattlesnake, that's a problem for you in your establishment.
In theory, if they kill the Rashomir rattlesnake, then the one who's in second place right now that can't kill you is just gonna take your place.
I see how it is, Alan.
Alan needs coin, Sonny.
Alan will do anything for coin. Well, I'm not cleaning this up. So, I'm gonna take, what's her name again? Tirana. And that, wait, he doesn't know about the unconscious one. I'm gonna take Tirana and anything else I like from upstairs, and we're gonna make our way somewhere more private.
Alright.
I'm just sitting down, sighing, like inspecting where I have like 2 holes in my beautiful uniform, and I'm using prestidigitation to clean off all the blood.
I would also like to point at those 3 and be like, you guys come with me.
Alright.
What?
Big plans.
I think I'm not gonna grab one of the unconscious ones.
Sure. Are you gonna grab the one you tied up?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, the lady, right? Okay.
Over the shoulder.
Stan, you're going upstairs to get Tarina. Dargans, you are going to grab the unconscious one. Volkadav, are you going with them? Are you going to go check Tarina? What are you doing?
I think that Turin is dead, so I would like to take something as a trophy from the captain. I would like to cut his beard off.
Yep, okay.
With the dagger. And if he's got anything valuable, I'll just grab any pouch. Just not even looking in, not gonna bother looking inside. Just gonna grab what's on his belt.
All right, sure. Yeah, you definitely grab what looks like a hefty pouch on him. And Maureen, you're gonna stay there?
I'm gonna go upstairs. I follow them and I try and swipe the money from the gambling if there's still any.
All right, let's head
As
upstairs.
those 2 are getting the unconscious people.
Does that include Blood's money?
It includes anybody that is still there, so...
Well, hang on a minute. If you're all going up at the same time, I would say you give me a sleight of hand check. And if anyone is nearby in the vicinity that was a part of that gambling, give me a perception check. If you guys want, you can just walk up the stairs and I'll change your map for you.
Get crit on.
Yeah. So, Stan, you've come up the stairs. Maureen just all of a sudden takes a sudden turn towards the gambling table. Just once looking like kind of clean cut
Everyone sees.
butler, all of a sudden just starts like grabbing the coins on the table, even though they're like scattered around from people jumping across the table. She just starts like...
I use Mage Hand to like start swiping them all together to, you know, into like a pouch.
Yeah, she does a bit of a click, and then like this mage hand comes up, like kind of like a broom. It's just like across the table, sweep it all up, like kind of like, you know, when they if you've like seen people swipe like stir fry into a bowl with like one swipe, just like that, yeah. Just like into the pouch. Mage hand kind of like ties it up, and like then sticks it on her side.
I
Is
would
this-
like to come over.
Is
and
this an
interrupt this
illegal gambling den, by the way?
possibly.
You don't know that.
I don't.
Okay.
But what makes a gambling den illegal?
I don't
I
think
mean,
all the
you can-
rules to get.
You can
Dang,
ask
why
one of your
something?
compatriots who knew Torina. I mean, he might know.
Anyway, well, what this is happening, Volkodav will probably just come over the table, stick the dagger into his, not into his, onto the table next to the coins, stopping this whole process, stopping the mage hand,
Ah,
looking dead eye into
yes.
the butler.
I was just cleaning up. I believe some of this money is yours.
You believe right. Now step aside, and I just start collecting all the money.
I just put my hands up there, you know.
I'll take mine back too.
No, you
But-
won't. You.
Hmm? Say it
silently-
again.
I'm not answering. I'm just silently swiping all the money.
I'm gonna
Dude, you-
forcefully take my 4 gold back.
You've slowly come up the stairs to see these three kind of like, just now like, kind of at a freaking American standoff. Like they're holding guns to each other, but it's just like gaze to gaze. Like, this is my money.
I'm sort of holding my dagger at him, like, this keeps being funny.
I've just got an open hand about to grab him.
Alright.
I start using prestidigitation on literally everything inside and start cleaning up,
While you're trying to fend off these two,
including all the other participants.
right?
Everyone just.
Yeah. So you see all of a sudden, like, what was, a battle-torn kind of floor of the inn. There's bodies everywhere, there's blood pools everywhere. All of a sudden, those bodies just, like, clean up. The guts kind of, like, being pushed back into their bodies a little bit. Their clothes cleaned up. I mean, the bodies are still there, but they're
They're
looking...
cleaner.
they're
They're
looking
cleaner
much
than
better.
they ever were when they were alive.
There's like, a little pool of teeth and maybe some eyeballs in the corner where Sten got a little bit too angry with his Warhammer. It's looking nice.
Warhammer is now sparkly clean. Everyone's weapons sparkly clean. Everywhere where you had like blood splatters or anything, it's all clean.
So you clean us while we're at the standoff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you clean
Yep.
the other two?
Yes, and literally as they are fighting, I just quietly take out my pocket watch again and I just start prestidigitating them and I'm like, excuse me.
You just see the
Don't
dial of
mind me.
the
Excuse me.
pocket watch kind of just speeding up and speeding up. She's just doing this. And like, you kind of get the feeling she doesn't really like things, being dirty.
That's not my concern.
Same with
Except their hands, of course.
Dugan. As soon as he goes up the stairs and I see him, and I, notice him also obviously being bloody from the battle, I turn around and I'm like, excuse me, just hold still real quick.
Clean.
Anyway, going back to our argument here, I would like to pull out 4 golden coins plus 2 extra.
2
This-
extra.
Okay.
You have fought alongside us. Accept this as a thank you.
Give
That's all
me
you
You know,
a
I saw you
persuasion
shift
roll.
those dice.
I don't recall any of this. I won fair and square.
Mm-hmm.
Well, give me a
Just
persuasion
take
roll.
the cards.
I'm gonna walk up to Tarina, assuming that she's dead. I'm just gonna check on her, and then realize that she's alive. And I'll just take care of her, maybe sit her on the couch, see if I can help her in any way.
Yeah,
Take the bolt out of the back.
you walk up to her. She is breathing. She's rather clean. And she seems a little restless. But she seems actually like she's doing pretty well considering she just took a bolt to the back.
I'll keep the bolt.
But she
I'll give it
still
to her
is
later.
currently unconscious. So
I'll
is
just-
Doan gonna try and get this gold from Moriat?
I'm fine.
No, I don't have it. Volko
pocketing
has
all.
it.
Oh,
Yeah, Volkodov has it.
all right.
I
well,
just took a step back. I was like, all right,
Stan,
I
you're
just cleaned it up for him.
I
Yeah,
just
you
took
walk
my
up.
4 plus 2.
All right, Blood, you pocketed 20 gold.
I thought it was 14 total.
No, there was 4
25.
people, 4 gold each, and then the guy put in the rest of his gold, which was another 6.
All right, I added 14
Another 4,
anyway.
sorry.
That's gonna be correct. So good.
So, what the hell did the 3 of you do to piss off these ruffians?
Don't look at me.
We may find that out soon. Once Tarina gets her consciousness back.
We're gonna have to wake her up.
Diagon, what are you doing with the unconscious lady that you kind of just had tied up?
I'll wait until she's conscious again to interrogate.
All right. Are you guys going to keep doing it in this main room, or what do you guys want to do?
If there's a way we can get a private room, I would totally do that.
Maybe not here in the tavern where they take bribes and allow people to murder us in the middle of things.
I mean, you have a private room.
All right, let's go to my house. Parties? Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's go to my establishment, my dojo.
What shall we do with those 2? And I point my finger to at the hostages.
Bring them with us. The hostage. Tyrion is not a hostage. That one's a hostage.
I mean, yeah, you've got 1 tied up lady from the crew, and 3
just one.
unconscious, which
I thought it was 2. Okay.
fairly sure it was 1.
Okay, that was my bad.
2 unconscious ladies.
One,
I'm
one
sure
Tarina.
no one will think anything bad.
I'm also gonna just take the time to be like, oh, and by the way, and just hand out those badges. You're now part of the Flaming Fist. Welcome and congratulations. We got a job to do.
I don't recall signing up to anything. I
Doesn't
have my
matter.
own.
You're knee deep in it right now, it seems.
Morian, as you start to like refuse this, you kind of just feel your pocket kind of shake.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And
I
then
just take
it.
it.
Stops, and then you just hear the
Yeah.
go on.
I just sigh and I just grab it and I just pocket it and I say, alright.
So you will
Well,
go do it.
I wasn't really planning on enlisting, but I think we can help each other.
To be honest, neither was I, but this morning a lot of things have happened, and here we are. So, looks like we're in it for the long haul, everybody.
As I see one of those tokens, do I recognize it? Considering the fact that I used to live in the upper city.
You recognize it. It's a pretty common coat of arms around here. The Flaming Fist is well known in Baldur's Gate, and you being someone that has lived here for some time. Yeah, you certainly recognize it. You know what it is. You're not really entirely sure how this man came about getting them, because it's not something that's handed out lightly.
So that thing holds a pretty heavy value, right?
Yeah, you could say. I mean, it's made of copper, so not in terms of net worth, but value in terms of respect. Yeah.
Yes. Well, I don't say it out loud, but think to myself, if I can get my hands on that thing, I can probably start making copies of those things and sell them for free.
Replicate it.
I mean, you have one.
Well, now I have one, yeah.
Well,
I was
now you can
considering to refuse, but
counterfeit.
if I'll accept, I will have a legit example of the token that I can forge.
Yeah.
I accept. For now.
So you all come together in what seems a pretty inordinary situation, something you really didn't consider that you'd go about doing today. But it so
I was
happens
planning
that,
to do some gardening today, you know?
it so happens that planned. It happens to benefit all of you in some regard. And at some point, Stan obviously opens his door and is like, please enter, as you all kind of just slowly steep into his room, dragging what is the hostage and Tarina, who's still seeming pretty good. What do you guys want to do from there? Do you just want to wait it out until they wake up?
What's the apartment look like?
Dead?
Might damage myself.
Except
What does it look like? That's a great question. There is a miniature wrestling ring in the corner. With a lot of posters.
Small. It's not a big room.
No, it's big enough for 2 people to fit inside of and wrestle while standing, but no room to throw anyone around.
That was so tough.
That's right. A few weights around the place. A big stack of books all about lifting weights.
Do you use the books to lift weight?
Yes.
Nice.
You can see that they are actually set up that way on like a big squat machine.
Yeah.
It's mostly fitness equipment. And then
Alright,
one little food storage area.
wait.
Nice.
Do you have any rewards or belts?
DM?
Sorry,
Am I a champion?
Does he have
Yeah.
any trophies?
If you see what is considered to be a shelf, it's not a well-built shelf. It's kind of like not even straight. It kind of looks like Stan put it together with what carpentry he could do. There is like on the first rack that has like a plank like this in the corner. There's probably like 2 little trophies there, and then a couple more where he's kind of kept like not so much trophies, but like trophies of people that have like lost to him in some regards. So he might have like a finger, some dudes like a half a dude, some dude's nose, little ornaments just to remind him how fucking tough he is.
A piece of ear.
Yeah,
Yes.
but you see it and you're like, you're kind of a little bit taken by it.
This is my wall of accolades.
Once.
I try not to touch anything.
This here is Vincenzo McMahon's real wig.
So it is you, Stan, the champion of wrestling. What is your actual name was again? With the mozzarella something?
With the mozzarella. No. It
Wrestling.
is Stan. The Rashomere rattlesnake.
What is everyone's passive perception? I think the highest perception here is probably Blood. Blood, as you're like kind of looking around the room as well, you do notice a little map, kind of like. I think Stan probably had his go of like drawing it up, but you notice there's a little map that has a couple of X's on it. One being like the village of Tanir, and he's written nearby Lake Ashane, and with like a question mark.
I'll just stay close to the map, sneakily observing it, getting as many details as possible.
I'm gonna join Dugan in just patching myself up and taking a breather.
All right. So you guys are you guys gonna just take a short rest then?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
I think
All
so.
right. You guys
Almost dead, actually.
take the time to just
I'm
sit
on 1
down,
HP.
kind
I'm
of
on 2,
process everything that has just like happened, trying to make sense of it all. Stan, I think you're probably the most kind of like taken by it. You know, you're so used to living every day where you get up, you have your food, you just drink, be merry, and wrestle till the point of you just being like knocked out. It's throwing you a little bit. But yeah, you guys go by it really uninterrupted throughout the day. And yeah, you guys are feeling a little bit better. And by the end, you know, you guys start to feel rested, and you hear all of a sudden just, first off, you hear Tarina just be like, she takes a deep breath and just like opens up her eyes like, oh, fucking hell.
I just come over to her
She'll
and
look
show
at
her
you.
that I just show her the bolt that was stuck in her, and it's got like some crude tie with the beard. Well, out of the beard head.
Are you giving it to her, or are you just showing it to her?
Well, I just show it to her, but if she wants to take it, sure. I'm not like...
No, she just looks at it and she's like, oh, well, I'm guessing you got that son of a prick good.
He deserved it.
Damn straight he deserved it walking in here like that.
What was that all about in the first place?
Just an old friend. An old acquaintance. She looks around and she kind of just like picks herself up a little bit off the floor, kind of just drags herself back to the wall and just like rests her back against the wall. Well, it looks like the whole world's gone to shit, don't you think, lads?
Yeah.
Isn't it always like this in the lower city?
You should know. And she looks around and she looks to Dugan and to Morin, especially Dugan. She's like, I don't think we've met. Who might you be?
Dugan, Northman. I think you can help me. No, well, not you, but Stan, was it?
That's right.
All right. Well.
By the way, I am about 2 meters or something, maybe a bit shorter, a big bulky guy, agile and strong. He's young, about 20 to 25, but looks a bit older because of the scars and the beard and And while he's not so fluent, he can speak a few languages, but still bad at them.
Yeah, he's got an accent, so that, right?
Yeah.
It's nice, cool.
I mean, Northman, I can't quite play it, but yeah. Anyways, I'm looking for something, and I think those badges could be usable.
Definitely, they command great respect. We're basically the police.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Who gave you these in the first place?
The police?
At
Or the
this,
Flaming Fist.
Farina's just like, so, all the people.
I want to insight that.
Fucking
I don't believe him even for a second that he's actually working for the police.
All right, give me an insight check. And Indy, if you want to either send me a persuasion or deception roll, depending on what you're trying to do, just send it to me.
To be honest, I'm going to be fairly obvious by looking at Tyrann and being like, shut the fuck up. No names. What are you doing?
Oh, so you're gonna roll?
No,
You gotta be okay.
I'm not trying to really hide.
Yeah, as he says that,
I'm
you
not a very
kind of
good liar.
pick up the fact that, yeah, he's being honest, and you can tell from what Tarina says. You don't know the captain yourself, Morian, because you tend to like keep to yourself, and not
Yeah,
really
I tend
get
to
out
stay
too
out
much.
of trouble. You know?
Yeah. Well, but yeah.
All right. Well, shit.
Look, I know we had our problems, but we got a mission to go and deal with the followers of the Dead Three.
Well, might have a bit
And I
of
need
information
people
about
who are
that.
capable.
She looks at you, Stan, and she's like, looks over to the map. Can you at least write? I mean, that looks like shite.
Yes, can confirm.
I don't want to intimidate this person, but I do.
Even like, you know, she's like down and out. She's nearly lost her life. She doesn't give a fuck. She's going out with like as much stash as she can.
God, I hate playing a good character. Listen, lady. Just
Look.
give me the information.
Fine. Several blocks northwest of here, is a public bathhouse with a walled garden and frolicking nymphs carved into its front gates. Followers of the dead three have been seen coming and going from the bathhouse. And I'm told there's a secret door in front that leads to a dungeon. That's where your killers might be hiding. But I know you've got your quest and all. But might I offer you another challenge? He looks at you with a bit of a smirk.
What is it?
Well,
Is it beer?
I mean, I really hope you did recognize that, you know, the guy with the no eye and the captain hat and the whole I'm a sailor kind of, you know, appearance maybe had a boat.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that maybe if you wanted to handle what might be the rest of his crew, you know, that boat might be all yours. If you do
So
me
we
this
get a
favor.
boat for clearing out a bunch of what's in it for you.
I just told you. You erase a bit of my past, I create a bit of your. I think that's fair, right?
Do you know how many crew are left? Because those 7 were pretty tough. 7 or 8, whatever it was.
Well, it's been a while, so I really can't say. But I can assure you, that wasn't all of it.
Makes sense.
And I can assure you, you probably don't have a lot of time before they start raising the anchor because their captain hasn't come back. So if you're going to do it, now would be the time.
Maybe the captain should come back.
What was that said?
Maybe their captain should come back. As I think.
That addresses him.
By the way, you have an unconscious
Roommate.
sailor who starts just like kind of coming to consciousness, coughing up. Blood kind of starts like trickling down. She's got like this massive like bulge in her head now. And she just kind of opens up, looks at her arms. And... well, fucking hell. Who the fuck did this? Which one of you fuckers did this?
It was him.
I remember you, you
did
little
something?
cunt. I swear. Fuck's sake. I should have left one. Fucking had the.
I'll poke my finger to her bump like.
And she's just like, oh, God, all right, I get it, you got me, real fucking funny, lad. Jesus Christ, guys, bunch of dicks. To be fair, I followed that wank stain in here and got myself into this wee little situation, didn't I?
Well, you're still alive, aren't you?
Hey, I hear you talking about his boat.
Maybe. What do you know?
I'll
Tell
let
us.
you a deal. If you're willing to listen.
I mean, we're listening. Speak.
All right, that's all I need to hear. What do you want to know?
How many crew?
How many
Well.
crews in the ship?
All I can say is the boat can hold about 20 of us. But
I'll let.
there was only 18. You do the math.
Can I
8 of
incite
you are
her?
dead.
Sorry, what was that, Blood?
I would like to incite her. See if
Yeah,
she's
go
like,
for it.
trying to avoid the eye contact, see if she's lying.
Yeah.
Inside, normal. Blech. Ugly.
I mean, it's hard to read considering like she's bloodied. Like she can't really pull much of an expression with her current like status. But even with how she's looking and feeling, you still gather that there's a semblance of honesty coming about her, but also a semblance of like desperation. Fair trade's a fair trade, lads.
What are you offering? Information, I guess.
You simply let me go. And, yeah, I mean, I've given you all I can.
Is there anyone else besides you petty sailors on the boat? Someone maybe stronger?
All I can say is, you know, we desperate few came here to handle a bit of old, how to put it?
Business?
If you will, yes. And, obviously that didn't go too well. Captain was getting a little desperate. He looked a little bit like shite, I'm sure you could tell. Couldn't really fight much. I mean, you threw him on the ground for half of that whole fucking scenario. I mean, Jesus Christ, I think the guy in the back with the crossbow did better. But, in saying that, you know, there wouldn't be really anyone else. We're trenching it through shit at the moment. I ain't got no coin to me name. I'm pretty sure the captain was just taking a, you know, a little pinch off the top of every coin we found, so... I ain't got nothing to lose, buddy, so...
Okay.
You know, I can cut you a better deal.
Alright.
How about this? We go clear your ship, and when we return, we let you go. If we return. So, you can help us by telling truth, or you can stay here and die.
I mean, if you want me helping you, then... Sure. I never liked any of those
Not
sticks
with
anyway.
Word.
Sorry, what?
With information.
Oh, with information.
he-
I honestly given you all I know.
So, you want to make sure we return, right?
Yeah. Hey, look, if you guys don't return, then I've just got freedom to run. I mean, I'm sorry, but that's a little bit of a shit deal.
Well, that's gonna be
If-
for Tarina to decide. And as I like pass the dagger to Tarina to choose her fate.
Give me a persuasion check.
Tarina just immediately starts stabbing the prisoner.
Persuasion?
Yeah.
I don't know what for, but okay.
Well, I mean, you're trying to persuade Tarina to kill this person.
Well, not really. I'm just telling her that, hey, like, it's not up to us if you want to live or not. If we're gonna let you go or not. It's up
Yeah,
to
but
Tarina because they attacked
she's
Tarina.
she's given you this deal. It's up to you whether or not you want to take it. And she's just giving you more information so she can go free. So it's up to you.
We should keep her locked up here until after we do the boat. Then
That's
we'll come
my
back
plan.
and free her.
If you don't come back, then I guess I'm free either way.
We'll either be back and
If you-
set you free, or we'll be back and we'll set you free. If you get what I mean.
If you
All
don't
right.
come back, we'll set you free for sure.
Can't wait. See you when you get back. Oh, and I mean, if you were smart, probably a good idea to lock the door and the window before you leave.
Well,
Can we leave Trina with her?
I mean, I think Karina probably wants to go about her business. Probably get the fuck out of this inn.
How about the police?
we are the police.
I mean, yeah, you can hand it to her. You can hand her
Then we
over.
probably have no choice or say in whether she goes free or not.
Yeah.
Can we throw her in a barrel and carry her with us?
Do you
Can we
have
put
a
her on the
barrel?
chest?
Just
Not
let
on
her
me,
go.
but can I find?
Oh, I was just thinking locking her up in a chest or something.
Just
we've-
let
we've
her
done that all
go.
the
Yeah. And we killed the man like that by accident.
I do not want another chest accident.
By accident.
By accident.
Hey, look,
So what happened is,
I've, you know, kept my end of the bargain. You guys would like to keep the end of yours? By all means. If not, then, well, I've just been fucked. I guess that's my fate, isn't it?
I mean, we intend to keep our end of the bargain, but you keep threatening to escape. So,
I haven't really threatened to escape, though. I've simply just told you the... Actually, if anything, I told you to lock the fucking door. I mean, I'm literally telling you, hey, here's a fucking ship. If you can free me after you're back, that would be great. Lock the door so I can't leave. What more do you
I've locked the window while she's talking, and I've ushered everyone out and locked the door behind us.
We can make sure she never picks up a blade or run.
Yeah.
But we probably disarmed her.
Just quickly hit her in the knees.
I mean, she's already like, you know, close to death. But if you guys want to try and knock her out,
it's the Fortress of Solitude.
I would like to.
The Sten Mansion.
I would like to step aside with Starina, have like a quick conversation. Like, do you want me to follow them to make sure that the job is done?
Well, it seems you already know the answer to that question.
Glad to hear it.
Oh.
We'll see soon then.
And she flips you another 4 gold. She's like, I didn't really put my pot in. Slaps you on the side of the cheek, like, that's a good lad. Good day's pay.
Perhaps sweeten the deal for us. We can let you go, but you gotta tell us something worthwhile.
I mean, I've given you numbers. I've given you the size of the ship,
Not
how
about
much
the
it can
boat.
hold.
Not just about the boat, hidden treasure, something your captain know or you knew.
I mean, did any of you try and check the captain out, see if he had any gold on him? That would have been the first thing I would have done.
Stein?
I didn't. I was too busy dealing with other things.
Anything else? I mean, by the way, I mean, we're all cutthroats. We're all going to be trying to pinch from each other. There's a lot of bodies out there.
Speak for yourself, I'm a wrestler.
I'm not talking about
I'm a
you,
butler.
lad. I'm talking about me crew that you've killed.
Sucks to be them.
Hey, it does. Honestly. That was a shit life. Look, hey, look. Here, if you want. She puts her arms up like, you can even look in my pocket right here. I got 6 gold right here.
Well, thank you very much. I'll take that. I just shamelessly take it.
I knew it.
It's here, like, hello, I've
No,
given you
you're
all
still
I've got. There's nothing more from me. I'm sorry, I'm out. Me bucket's empty. Ain't no half full here.
If you sit here, nice and tight and quiet, we'll make sure that we will not take more than everything from you.
All right.
As like, I just grab a dagger and slide it on the cheek, on her cheek, of course. So stay here, don't make trouble, and you might see your freedom.
It's so tempting to make you roll a damage roll, but I know she's gonna die even if you roll it. So she just takes the blade across her cheek.
Don't you think that's enough? Just leave her alone. I think she got the message.
Yeah, no,
Let's
it's not
just
on my
deal with
floor.
this.
Alright.
Alright, I'm just gonna get up and head out to the exit.
All right. So
If I
you
ever
guys,
see you again.
I
hey,
shall assist you on your way and make sure
I'm
that the
sure
job
I
is done.
will.
I'm gonna take the captain's clothes.
Yeah, well, at this point, as you guys are walking downstairs to the Elf Song Tavern, you noticed Clunk, the giant suit of armor that came in earlier, that looked like he was, you know, another bodyguard, is now kind of just like dragging the captain off into like the back room, just like as an order just to clean up. He's just like sliding across the tavern floor, taking him into the back of the kitchen.
If you don't get his clothes,
He's taking them into the kitchen. I've never
That's-
eaten meat at that place
That's
ever
concerning.
again.
Ah, it's mine.
Alan looks to you like, Clunk, put it down. He just like looks at Alan, drops the body, and just like heads back to the front of the tour and stands near Spooner.
Okay. I'm just gonna strip his captain's clothes off and his hat and everything.
Drop the body again.
And drop the body again. Okay, now it's yours.
All right. So if you're taking the clothes
Take his
off,
underpin.
then
You feel a very judging look on you as I just stand there.
That's the
taking-
problem.
I don't say anything, but just...
I'm oblivious to the fact they're taking you to the kitchen, by the way. I just don't factor that in.
actually, with you even taking the clothes off, you notice they actually feel really lightweight. Like there's actually probably no gold in it.
That wench lied to me. That's fine.
Or he was already.
He was already poor. Nah, it's fine. We'll talk about this later.
All right, so you guys take the captain's coat, and you guys are going to head down to the docks. I think this is probably a good spot to call it for tonight, and we can take off where we are in a couple of weeks.
Good.
Sound good for y'all?
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, let me jump into camp here. Donk. All right, lovely. All right, guys. Thank you very much for playing tonight. This was our first episode of Descent into Avernus, the Basilisk Gate. Hope you guys enjoyed tonight. Try to do a couple of things different tonight. So, yeah. Stan, we'll keep maybe give me some feedback what you think about the Rashomari Supreme, and we'll try and rework it a little bit. I think probably some things we can do there. Yeah. I will see you guys in a couple of weeks. Take care.
Sounds good.
Leon, thank you very much for joining us tonight, man. It was
Welcome to the club.
good fun playing with you. I hope you enjoyed tonight. So, yeah,
Definitely.
take care.
One of us.
And I will put the date for the next game in the Discord.
All right.
Cool.
Sounds good.
Well, shall see you guys throughout the week.
All right. Bye-bye for now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Back to
Bye-bye.
Project Zomboid.